And we're back. I'm in my villain mode. Make sure your team gets all 3 points this week because I know my team did. We didn't just score 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Clean sheet, 3 points. I don't know about the pagans, them. Now we can enjoy a successful hate along, people. It's West Ham United, the visitors. Irons against Chelsea, or better yet, Chelsea versus West Ham live at Stamford Bridge. What's all this about? Okay, that was weird, but kickoff has happened. Apologies for being late. As you lot know, quick and fast turnaround because we just finished one live stream and we're back into another, people. You lot make the platform where it is. So please make sure you're smashing the like button and all of that good stuff and getting your talking points in. Noni should have gotten the goal. It was a shot on target, so it shouldn't be enough. They shagged him. He got shagged, bro. And as for Martinelli's run and weak foot cross, what a delivery that was for Martinelli, bro. Odegaard's involvement in at least 2 of the last goals. Noni's delivery for Zubamendi. Noni's ball into the mixer where the keeper's effed up. What else have we got as well? Martinelli on his right peg as well. Well, on his left peg after a good run down the channel where everyone was involved. Yoker has been in the right place. It was lovely stuff from everybody Arsenal connected. Speaking of Arsenal, about to say for another team could slap it on Chelsea, and it was a good move from West Ham, which is just broken down. It will go down as a shot on target, but that's it, man. The main thing is we got the 3 points, man. We got the 3 points, 3 wins in a row. And the main thing is we've got 2 points to kind of shake the, I don't know the right way of saying it, but like shake the disappointment of West Ham out, of losing to Manchester United, apologies, out of the system immediately. And now we can eat something. Sorry, people, man. If I don't eat, I'm going to be poor with you, though. I can't lie. What's your lot's predictions? We're 90 seconds into the game. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea, man. Enzo Fernandez. I do think it's weird for Enzo because I think you're both under and overrated. I'll be real. Results under Resin, they've only lost once, which was against us. They've only kept 2 clean sheets, though. Who the hell is that? Garnacho? I thought, all my life, I thought that was a football manager regen, a young player. All my life. It still spins me that somehow Chelsea thought it was a good idea to sign him. Oh, Tedibo could get himself in a mess here. He managed to get a foot on it and nick it away. It'll be a throw-in deep in West Ham territory for Chelsea. Quick bite to eat over. We're here. Need Chelsea to win or draw to push West Ham into a relegation scrap. Nah, man. I want West Ham to beat Chelsea. Oh, Cole Palmer, decent ball. It's evaded everyone. Garnacho squares it. Enzo Fernandez. Wan-Bissaka hooks clear. Can't lie, man. West Ham got so many players that are unrecognizable, man. Get Fernandez on the ball and they're cooking. Jamie Gittins. Gusto. Ooh, Cole Palmer drops a shoulder. Does well against Diouf. He's an AFCON winner. Cross doesn't come to anything. Tedibo's proper on some no-nonsense stuff, innit? Another one, I can't begrudge you. You went Barcelona too early, man. How many Chelsea going to score today? 2. Now that I said that, probably 4. West Ham 2, Chelsea 0, Paqueta and Bowen. I don't know how Paqueta is going to score. He don't play for West Ham no more, man. Noni with most chances created 4, but no GA. What is it? Today? They're playing Paris, innit? Paris FC, that is. I could be wrong for Marseille. And it's them kind of games that I'm interested in with Wanyeri. I'm not really interested in like games like your team has thumped them up and you've scored. It's the games where like I will learn more about Wanyeri and his stage of his development. For example, if they drew 0-0 today or whatever, it's them kind of games, man. I think we know Wanyeri's quality, but I think people get too gassed off. A man might score, and I clocked it with Reece Nelson. Pardon me, because when we used to do the loan watch, yeah, obviously it's gonna go viral because people wanted Nelson to make it them times. Nelson scores, it's all over the socials. But then when you actually, pardon me, some of the games you might sit there and watch, yeah. You might sit there and watch. How do I make this make sense? You might sit there and watch, like Nelson might have scored in them games in Germany. Like he might have scored, but he weren't actually that good. And there'll be games that would have been 0-0, and he might not have got a goal or an assist or there's anything of note. But in that 90 minutes, if you watched it, it's like, oh, like he actually played quite well there. And obviously, we have to hope Saka's injury isn't serious, man. It's quite jarring, man. It's absolutely annoying, man. Like that's the only thing, man. Merino, Saka knocks. You're thinking about it as an Arsenal fan. As much as you're happy that you scored 4 goals, you've got 3 points. You are thinking about that stuff, and it is jarring. I'm spoiler alert. You don't have to allow me, people. 'Cause I'm trying to do several things at once. So I am here. We are watching Chelsea, but I am trying to make sure the match reaction stream goes out. So I've made the thumbnail. Reaction. Let's just call it that. Trying to get this out. I'm gonna piss people off because I'm gonna put Odegaard shuts up hater. Shuts up haters. Hey. Easy to piss people off. In fact, let's go. Chelsea could be in here. Let's go. Own goals, set pieces, and open play. Back to winning ways. Leeds 0 for Arsenal reaction. Don't get twisted. There's going to be another video where we say, "Oh, they're going to shut up his haters." You know, pee people off. Well, I'm on this, man. I'm on this. I love a night. I love a night. I can't lie to you lot, people. It is funny watching people foam at them out. Oh my god, how can you say that on YouTube? Oh my days, how are you going to do that? No, DG, you must really be deluded. And you know what I'd say? The internet's got some weird individuals, you know, because just the other day, I remember looking at one of my videos, someone's like, "You fucking idiot." And then he's replied to his own comment an hour later. He's like, "Oh, I was just vexed. Sorry, this happened in my personal life. That I hear it, my heart bleeds for you, but take all that bullshit somewhere else, bro. Like, heal, bro. Heal, my brother. Whatever's going on in your life, pattern that up, please. Don't bring that here, man. Allow me, man. Allow me. Please allow me. Please allow me. Where is the text? Oi! Irons! Irons! Is it onside? Wallahi! Irons! Irons! Bowen 747. Yes! Hey, how long business? Yes! Irons! 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 Hey, 0-0, boy. Switch on. Switch on. Bowen 747. Yeah. That's why you're in the thumbnail. Yeah. Superstar business. Superstar business. Superstar business. Strike while the irons are hot. Or whatever the thing is. And we've done that. What happened there? Oh, Garnacho. Oh, credit to Wan-Bissaka. He's actually done quite well. Didn't he win West Ham's player of the season last year? No. Okay, Bowen's actually delivered it into... Oh, no, it's a... You know what? No one's got a touch in it, but Bowen's just put a cross in and it sailed past every Chelsea player. And somehow Sanchez doing Sanchez things. It don't shock me. Sanchez literally doing Sanchez things. Like Sanchez doing Sanchez things. Nuno. Boy, switch on. 0-0. Let's go. Paid £1 billion for this. God damn, Chelsea are losing. Make sure your team gets 3 points this week. Please make sure your team gets 3 points this week. That's all I want to know. That's it, man. I got no dramas, no problems. Just make sure your team get 3 points this week. We love it. We love it. I wonder how many players have played for both West Ham and Chelsea. Joe Cole comes to mind. Frank Lampard comes to mind. It's Bandulu, but you could say Declan Rice. He did spend time at Chelsea's academy. Scott Parker. So I've said Joe Cole, Frank Lampard, Bandulu, but Declan Rice, Scott Parker. Who else? Good little game, this, isn't it, people? Who else has played for both West Ham and Chelsea? Off the top of your head, no cheating. Interesting. Yeah, copy that all. Yeah. Forget that. Sorry, people. See how I'm just making sure, trying to make sure all the videos. There we go. Just making sure the reactions all set. Go on, lad. Go on your way. In fact, what's the time? You lot see it in real times, editing and streaming with you lot, multitasking. Smash the like button and subscribe. You lot are about to get my full attention in just a moment, folks. There you have it. Now we're back. Now you lot got the real me. Now you lot got the real me. You got the real me. You got me now. You got me now. We got me now. Now you lot got me. West Ham have been good recently. Don't count them out. 3 wins in a row. But what a player Palmer is. Absolute baller. Up the hammers, man. I predict Somerville and Bowen then. Well, one of them have rang true. Boy. Why is Garnacho wearing the Alex Hunter boots from FIFA 17? I wish I had an answer. Big up Derek as well. And Raymaker. Zola. Hey, shout. Hey. Duh. Great shout. Duh. Emerson. Poster boy. Good shout as well. I wouldn't have got that off the top of my head. Kurt Zuma. Duh. Yeah, but to be fair, I'm putting myself under pressure. Are Hammers fans singing 1-0 to the Arsenal? I don't know because if they are running bants, credit to them, but I have to watch the games on mute. Garnacho up against Wan-Bissaka, Man United alumni settings. He's technically, has he earned the corner? Technically. Missed the goal. Who was at fault? Or was it good play from West Ham? Sanchez for me. I mean, they're not stopping the cross, but it's one of them. Bowen's just put the ball into a dangerous area and somehow it's gone in the back of the net. For me, Sanchez, man. Moving mad, like no awareness. Damn, I thought I was dark skinned. This Geoff guy, brother, is pure. Bro, Joseph, are you cooning? Don't do that. It don't matter what your skin color is, mate. There's nothing wrong with dark skin. Or Somerville gone. No, ref. No, man. Gittins is look. Get up, kittens, man. You're rubbish, but you're going to be at Strasbourg soon. Beautiful disguise crossed by Bowen. Have we all calmed down a bit now? We battered Leeds. Solid performance today. Charles, probably not. Are we really excited? I think the subs did well. Some good individual moments, especially in the second half. Nice to see Jesus and Gyökeres getting on the score sheet. Havertz got some minutes, which is great. Obviously, Noni, two good actions in the first half. Martinelli couldn't believe you crossed it like that. Martinelli, sometimes you show me stuff that I don't think you have in your locker. That cross, mainly in the Champions League, you show me outside the boot, passes and whatnot. Odegaard cameo off the bench for me was decent. He's all right. Oi, go on. Oh, West Ham, don't make me dream. I thought we could have had 2. There. I really and truly thought we could have had 2 there. Nelly, Noni, Odegaard, Jesus, Gyökeres. Ref, is that a pen? Diouf is a decent pen. Oh, Mr. Caicedo, you must. Oh, ref, Somerville was through. What a joke. I'm excited. We're on course to win the Prem. Plus, I fancy us to win a few other trophies too. Hey, Charles, I'm keeping it humble, man. We're on course in the Prem. We've got to calm down a bit. It's only been 13 minutes, but West Ham have had, despite only having 15% of the ball, have had 3 shots, 2 on target, 2 touches in the yacht box. Chelsea have had 4 touches in the yacht box, 1 shot, none on target, and the rest of possessions in their favour, innit? Just shows possession is 9/10 of the law, but it's what you effing do with it, ain't it? And I do think that's historically in my 30 years been an Arsenal thing. And sometimes I think under Arteta in that you can't blur the lines in that. Yes, if you have possession and the statistics, it shows domination, but it's what you do with it, innit? You have to win games and you have to. Oh, Bowen, hey, ref, there's bare fouls there on Bowen. Bowen, baller. Hey, Bowen 747. West Ham, if you go down, we're gonna need that. We are genuinely gonna need that. We're gonna need that. It's cool though. And how good is it to just watch other games, yeah? And just cool down. Hope you have a good evening. Go-karting time for me. Ciao. Hey, Charles, safe journeys to and from. Enjoy go-karting. Make sure you win. Go-karting, I wish that was me, man. Okay, we could be in here again. Gerard Bowen, go on. Drop a shoulder. Hey, this could be 2. Oh, West Ham, I hope we don't come to regret this, you know. We've got him behind twice after scoring. Who the hell is this? All right, wallahi, I've never seen this guy play for West Ham, but he's doing wavy stuff. Who is this? Number 11. Who is this? Is he being selfish? Who's that? I ever seen him kick a ball for West Ham? Tati. They must have just signed him, man. Bring out the Banduli players, man. Can't like there's no tempo to the game, man. I thought there'd be more jeopardy. I thought there'd be more controversy. I thought both teams, whatever. Chelsea have got possession, but again, it's what you do with it. And you know, West Ham probably are saying that we can hurt Chelsea. We can't match them on the ball. But the beautiful thing about football is you can't match. Some teams are like, obviously, it's easier said than done. Like prime Barcelona, no team can match them on the ball. But off it, in theory, you can. Caicedo passing it forward. Liam Delap, the bouncer. He's shit and he's mad unlikable. I'm sorry, Chelsea, man, but all the bread you lot spent, yeah, like, man should be seeing a lot more bang for your buck, bro. This is meaty. All gear, no idea. This is terrible, bro. Like, look at their 11. It's terrible. They got some, don't get it wrong, Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer, there's ballers there, but and beyond that, but still. Where's Reece James? Garnacho. So I'm saying, why are you spending peas on that? You probably say, oh, resale value. We back ourselves to sell him for more. Another corner for Chelsea. Chelsea are a goal down, people, in this opening 15 minutes. Courtesy of a Bowen finish. Our cross that went in. Another left-footed player that has scored from the right-hand side. Or scored from an in-swinging cross. Where? Chelsea have taken a... That is horrible. What is that? What kind of... That pisses me off, you know. Like, the corner... You've done the defending for West Ham. Like, Palmer's gone all the way back home and they're pardon me, recycling stuff. Who knows? They might score, but from the corner they want. Palmer. Enzo, man. No, never, ref. Never. Oh, I can't believe you've given Chelsea free kick there. I love go-karting, but I'm there to cause chaos. Trust. I can't lie, it's very bad. But you see when you go-karting and they tell you, oh, yeah, don't speed, don't over there, all this and that. When I go with my friends, we're all like, yeah, man, trust. We're not going to do bare reckless stuff, raggo stuff. The only thing that's listened to is it's either a black and white flag or it's a red flag. There's one that means cool off and stop in it, like stop. Hey, DG, I thought you were growing out for braids. What happened to that mission? I might start again. You know what? I always gas myself. I'm going to start. Hold it up. I go for time. And then sometimes I look in the mirror. I'm like, nah, this is meaty still. This is meaty. I just want to skip that. You can't skip processes in life, but I just want to skip the process, man. Like, just have my hair long enough. I want my single plaits back, man. I used to move like Somerville in secondary school as a winger. Well, nah, to be fair, secondary school, that was, you know, started secondary. You know what, yeah, my dream of being an attacking player died very quickly, you know. I still remember it to this day. There's a, if you know, you know, but there's a guy who got scouted for Luton. He didn't make it, but he got scouted for Luton. He was he got moved from left wing to left back. The manager had the same thing with me. I was like, you know what, cool. Let me go like from right back to right wing to right back, and then yeah, just ended up playing left back. I do like that though, man. Even Sunday League, I do like that when people ask, "Oh, what foot are you?" Gassing me to this day. Like it makes me think, yeah, man. If life was fair, I could have made it. You know, I have mad thoughts when people gas me. I'm like, I'm better than Neymar. Oh my! I thought Palmer scored a free kick. It's a good effort. It's an okay effort by someone of Cole Palmer standards, but it's generally a good effort. But it's even someone like Areola, like he's got it on target. In it, it's going to need to be a lot more special than that. DG Talksport doing the most, complaining that if we win the league, no one will remember. That's good for them, bro. We'll remember that. That's good for them, bro. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? There's bare league things people can't remember, bro. Off the top of my head, you can't remember every year that City have won it or individually them kind of teams. Remember Centurions, treble winning, maybe Pep's first one. United have won bare Premier Leagues. I can't remember all of them, but you know they've won them. Like Arsenal, again, fans older than me. Obviously, we all remember the Invincible. We won a couple in my lifetime. Doesn't matter if it don't matter if the football world remembers them. As long as it's etched in history, you can't delete history, innit? Bare moving goalposts, bro. You don't instantly remember, oh, Leicester, Blackburn, this and that, but they did it though. They did it though. Who cares, bro? Bare moving goalposts. If it's not, no one's gonna remember. It's the worst champions. It's the ugly champions. Have all of that. But you see me, I'm at the point where you, man, can have them debates. You see, if there's people that feel like, if I'm in a room, let's just say there's 10 people that feel that way, and I'm the 11th person in the room, I'm going to be like, yeah, I hear that. Yo, bro, you got ice, you got chaser. Like, man trying to celebrate our league. I don't care about that. Like, do that. Because people always, that's the thing. Goalposts are always gonna move in sport, yeah, individually and collectively. If I'm a boxer and I go thump up, I don't know. I don't know. If I'm a boxer and I go thump up some good boxers, then they're like, oh, he ain't fought nobody 30. I fight a couple world champions. Oh, they're just gonna keep moving the goalposts. But what do you think in an ideal world? Obviously, Arsenal win a trophy or a Premier League or several this season for me and some of you Arsenal fans, right? But the first thing they're gonna say, if they're not gonna say it was ugly, if they're not gonna say what you said they say as well, they're then gonna say, oh, the standard of the league is so poor, that's why Arsenal won. Then they're gonna say, moving away from that, then they're gonna say, oh, it's taking you long enough. Then they're gonna say, oh, it's not only taking you long enough. You won one prem, you ain't retained it though. You retain it, you ain't won the champs though. You win the champs, you ain't won it multiple times though. And that happens, bro. Man, see it with Liverpool. The last two times Liverpool have won the league, people say, oh, the league is mad dead. Do you think anyone connected to Anfield cares? Do you think anyone cares? Obviously, they don't care about the league achievement now because it's etched in history. They're dealing with whatever their season is right now. Bro, it's always going to happen. Invincible, oh, but you got 12 draws. Chelsea, oh, but you was mad defensive. United, this, that, and the other. Sorry, definitely not Spurs. City, but you spent money. All of these things could be true, but no one cares. No one cares. Because when we was playing the best football in the world, in the league under Arteta, nobody cared. And the goalposts are always gonna move. When we were mad open defense, they're too naive to win the league. They're not street smart enough. My only question marks around beyond the obvious and stuff that we've been speaking about on the channel is I don't get it's set pieces. I don't care. Set pieces, own goals, open play. Like today. Today's the blueprint. Today's the blueprint. If we can be a consistent threat from open play, that's great. Obviously, if it's not quite happening for us in terms of open play and we can get out of jail and grab a 1, 2, 3 points from set pieces, great. Goalpost is going to move. Half the people don't even believe the shit they're saying, bro. Like, I don't have to agree, yeah, but if you genuinely believe these things, these comments and stuff, I don't mind it because that's what you genuinely believe. We can have a debate. They don't believe in it. And if they don't believe in it, they don't genuinely care, man. It's just rage bait. It's just engagement. They know fans are going to lap it up every time. Why would you fix something that isn't broken? If I know, and until we at Football Mirror Society, yeah, until we learn as people to ignore evident rage baiting and engagement farming, people are going to do it, bro. Unfortunately, balanced and actual footballing discussions, they don't sell like that. So why would they change it? Why would they change it? Because at the end of the day, all these guys care about is not what the comments are saying. Not any of that. It's just they look in the back end, how many views, how much engagement, ultimately bills are being paid and whatever. It looks like Jarrell Hatto is going to be coming on people. It looks like who's on the floor for Chelsea? Is it Gittins? So why is he? Nah, how did it start? If he did, he's anonymous. And I like how, don't get it twisted, but probably could have done with staying at Ajax for a year or two again and then making a move to a club like Chelsea. Hatto started. Hey, Chelsea, where'd you spend this bread on, man? Oh, I swear down it came from Hatto's side. Okay, agendas. On a serious note, that's the keeper for me, man. There's several points where the cross could have been stopped, but I mean, come on, keeper, man. You got to be aware of your surroundings. Maybe because when the crosses come in, there's a West Ham man in the box who's naturally trying to get a foot to it. Maybe that's made him do what he's doing, but still. Jamie Gittins is still down. I think he's shit. When I say shit, you're not shit, obviously, but I don't see it. But the one thing I'll give Chelsea is they're good at selling. And if it goes left, they're probably saying, bro, we can make our money back. Maybe a little change with Gittins. Maybe we can. I actually back Chelsea. If they ever said they wanted to sell Garnacho, I actually back them to get fees for him. So, yeah, man. Short sleeve and no gloves feels like black Air Force energy. Now, big up Talksport, man. They opened the door for the guy, man. But even me, I'm disappointed with a lot of Arsenal content creators and people that get a bit of the limelight like myself, man. I genuinely feel there's obviously you don't know how I am. We're going to talk about the evident areas of failings and we're going to talk about what we're good at. I just think we're not given a fair trial. But I do think they're Arsenal fans are victims, and you need to embrace this stuff. But we're not given a fair trial. I don't think people back it, bro. So, and I do think the Arsenal fans that do get into these platforms, they ain't got it in that. Like, they might, half of these guys just talk very good. But when you actually listen to what they're saying, they're chatting shit. Half of them, I can't get mad because you're not built like that. Like, you're not comfortable being uncomfortable, bro. You sit there and let people say nonsense and you accept it for whatever reason. And that's cool. Like, you have to accept people for they are, man. Oh, fair. No. I hear it then. Talksport does some good stuff. I do like the boxing. I think their boxing content is clear of the football, unless I'm on it. I think it's clear of the football. I do like when they do the little interviews with players. Big up Jermaine Pennant, actually, because it was nice to meet. He's actually a sound geezer, man. That's one thing being on Talksport. Like, I wouldn't say cross paths, but sometimes you'll be there, yeah, and you lot won't get it, but like, Talksport is part of News UK, in it. Like, News UK, that's what, like, that's Talksport, that's the Sun, it's like an umbrella. You got News UK here, and you got Talksport and several others in it. So obviously, when you go there, there's different floors, but more times it's like you can walk from Talksport to Virgin and this other stuff. So naturally, like, and it's radio and YouTube and things going on. Gittins has come off the net. Obviously, a lot of things are going on, and sometimes you just be walking and you're like, right, there's my man from the TV. Like, what, Jeremy Kyle, Keith Lemon's a madman. Yeah, he's funny. Keith Lemon is funny on the TV and whatnot. He's funny in real life, bro. He's funny. Keith Lemon, what I've seen, Keith Lemon, Jeremy Kyle, Pennant, Ben, Jason Cundy. I'll give Jason Cundy that, man, because like, you don't act bougie in it. Like, you're one of the, I don't know how to describe it, but them guys that, like, they'll shake everyone's hand in the room and all of that kind of stuff. He's quite a decent fella, man. Piers Morgan, who I'm not a big fan of. Simon Jordan. Is it Jim White, the Scottish fella? And you know what? He disappointed me. Him and Jeff Sterling, I used to rate them, and then I realized they're just bitter old men. Unless I'm on it, 100%. So yeah, man. And then, the most disappointing thing of Talksport is a Fulham fan is talking to me about my team being bottlers and talking about this and that. Have some manners. Have some. That's one thing, yeah. Everyone's allowed the right to an opinion, but that's one thing that jars me. Like, I don't know about anyone else, yeah, but cool. You can banter Arsenal and I can banter everyone else, but it's one thing. United, I can hear it because you've done it. Like, Arsenal have done it. Chelsea have done it. United have done it. City have done it. Liverpool have done it. A couple other teams have done it. It's what I'm feeling is like, bro, there's teams that we don't even know you like that. And cool, we can be bottlers. You lot, from what your teams are known for and what you've done, we called it, maybe we're privileged, but it's a bit of a hell for Arsenal fans to finish second 3 times in a row and good day out against Real Madrid, ultimately not win the Champions League. That will be you lot's heaven. You lot will pray for times like that. Pray for times like that. I'm sorry, I'm hearing too much worse, bro. I know Arsenal fans are very, and the social ones are very, but then when you strip it down, yeah, what fan base doesn't have fans that waffle and do all of that? What fan base, especially with social media, because if we're going to cut the crap with YouTube and all of that, every fan base has mad men and mad women. Like, I even saw on Sky Sports a couple weeks ago, I say a couple weeks, probably months ago, I'm sure I saw some Aston Villa fans saying no Arsenal player will get in there starting 11. You're chatting shit. And that's the problem with these platforms. Too much people are desperate to go viral for the wrong reasons and say mad things and have their 5 minutes of fame and look like a dickhead. You got fat youths talking about Gyökeres, look like that Spurs fan, absolute fat bastard, calling Gyökeres fat. Really? Before you point a finger, if you point a finger, there's 3 looking back at you, literally. If I point my finger, there's 3 looking back. If everybody, before they got at external people, if everybody utilized that, the world would be a better place. But I don't care if people hate Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal sometimes. I'm an Arsenal fan. We win, I'm excited. We lose, I'm vexed. I don't like a lot of Arsenal fans' opinions. Everyone's a right to an opinion, but I think some people just talk nonsense, and people probably think I talk nonsense. So if we can think that about our own fans, why do we care about rival external validation? Unfortunately, we do have fans on the positive toxic side and the toxic negative side that are men children. Like, you're grown men in reality, but you're men children. And some of you are not cool being hated. Like, bro, they're never going to like you, bro. Stop doing all of this. Oh, my God, why can't you just be nice to us? They don't like us. Word to George Graham. Fuck a minute. Because if you don't like us now, and cool, bottle and all of this crap, if you don't like us now, God help you lot when we actually There's a Prem there. There's a Champs there. There's this there. There's that there. There's whatever there. There's some fuel to the fire. Because me, I've already turned into a villain this year. And I'm disappointed with Arsenal fans on social media, man, because I got the wrong memo, man. I thought we was going to war, man. I thought we was rallying the troops. I thought there'd be ups and downs and we can talk about the obvious failings and praises, but I thought we was going to war. Like, I've stepped on the battlefield and the minute it's getting dark, I'm calling the radio. The radio's not thinking. There's no reinforcements. I'm still in the pagan land. I'm like in some mad jungle and I have to make it back. And I'm looking and there's snipers and there's like, no one ain't back in it. I got the wrong, it's my bad though. It's my bad. You know what, expectations lead to disappointments. I thought people were built for shit. I apologize, man. It is what it is. United, but I'm on you. You're my guy. I'm on you. You and that Hamzino guy. Make sure you never lose to Arsenal again. Because all I want to know is when Arsenal beat Man United, you're the same editing and things you were doing at me, same energy, bro. Big up yourself, though, man. But you know what? Losing to Man United, people always in my mentions giving verbal, yeah, but hey, my mentions, all my social handles, I spoke a lot of smoke. I have never been like that. I've had some negative ones. I remember when some woman, big up Ransom Matisse, she cut up this clip, and we actually didn't do this as well. Yeah, she actually deleted it and said sorry, and I said to her, "Fuck your apology, bro," because what are you doing? Do you remember C19 times? I don't know if you can say that word before YouTube demonetizes and whatnot. We was talking about Jurgen Klopp in it, and there was a segment. Jurgen Klopp's mum died. We obviously said, rest in peace, thoughts are with them. And then like it's moved. It's like having a real conversation. We spoke about that. Somebody's mentioned another topic, and now we're laughing at that. She's clipped it to make it look like we're laughing at Jurgen Klopp. Don't do that. Jurgen Klopp's mother, don't do that. Hatto should have come to Arsenal. Arteta would have coached him into excellence. I hear it, man. Wow, that's a throwback. It was written. Love the analogies, DG. It's on. Hey, Bart, I'm on you for life. I'm on you for life. I don't even know what you look like, but if I ever see you, I'll smudge you. But I have to get your head to do this. You like, oh, you lot. I realized, yeah, like I'm you lot's favorite op. Some of you wanted me out of here, bro. The amount of edits I see, man, are doing the effects where it's black and white. People in my DMs, like on to man, like proper on me. Even when I went on Ransom stream yesterday, people were like, yeah, about to, yeah. It's like, bro, the guy's dead, you know. I felt like, if you know about the Viking thing, I felt like Ragnar Lothbrok. You see when he goes to United Kingdom and he's preparing to die and they're stoning him and they're doing all that stuff. That's what I felt like. Pedro Neto has come on for Jamie Gittins, people. It's still 1-0 to West Ham. Big up you lot. Wenger out always made me doubt some fans. I was Wenger to the end, man. I was Wenger to the end. But I do feel, and I said at the time, I do think he should have cut 2014 when we won the FA Cup, 2015 when we won the FA Cup. Pardon me. I remember, ironically, we're watching Chelsea. When we beat Chelsea, Rob Holt, when we played the back three, pardon me, a back three, I think he should have cut. I think he was too. It's mad. You're going to be intertwined with the club, yeah. And I could listen. I always waffle about Wenger, but I think you became too intertwined with the club. I think, ironically, the one thing that made Wenger excel on top, obviously, coaching excellence, scouting, all of that kind of stuff. He was innovative. Like there's no Conte, Jose, Klopp, Pep. He was the first foreign manager, and we all know he was on banning sugar and ketchup and scouting and all these things. Like he was forward thinking. I'm not gonna say he wasn't, but I felt towards the end of Arsenal that kind of like Wenger was kind of stuck in his own ways. Like I get he was principled, but you've got to be able to work with the super agents, for example. There were certain times we'll be linked with players. You knew we weren't getting them because he's not on that. Principles are one thing, but I just felt I felt that with Wenger. The one thing that made him excel kind of led to his demise. I do think he struggled to separate what's best for Arsenal with Arsene Wenger because I could be wrong, but I feel like there was a time El Nene signed a new deal. Like there was like 3 players that signed new deals, and we were like, what's all that about? And I think he missed David Dein. Every genius is a madman, innit? And I think David Dein could pull him back from moving too mad, if that makes sense. He never had that. And we got to remember, as much as I think Wenger loved the club and he wanted to stay, I don't think he had any interest away from football. We got into that weird scenario where, let's be honest, like it's like working in any job. Wenger knew he was important at Arsenal, too important. Like my man did what he did in the first stage of his Arsenal career, paid off the stadium, done all of that. Those above him, it was a joke man thing. He knew that you can't really clip me like that. I still remember how shocked I was when he initially got sacked. You know what? I ain't seen much in my life. Like I'm only 30. I've seen 2 manager sackings or 2 managers leave. Yeah, 2 managers leave. And technically, how many men have I seen as an Arsenal manager? I want to say 4, you know. Wenger, Unai, Arteta. I'm forcing it, but there was a stage. Remember, Lomberg technically managed us for a second, literally a second. Yeah, man, it's a mixed bag, man. It's a mixed bag. And I as much as I love Wenger, I don't feel like one club should rest on one man, if that makes sense. Like Barcelona, there's going to be many chairmans and coaches and all these things that leave. There's still going to be that DNA and what they're about. Different, but the same said for Real Madrid. And it's only now I kind of feel that if for argument's sake, if Arteta left tomorrow, I still think we're going to operate not from a sporting point. I can't tell you we get better or worse, but I still think we're going to operate how we used to, man. The way he talks, we used to disrespect the YouTube, man. Tables turned nicely. Oi! Somerville! In the put, Somerville! Goal! Go! Irons! Chelsea! I'm losing. First, it was 1-0. Now it's 2. Liam Rosner, wife of that man sucking his pen. They're not a bad boy manager. Man, never see Arteta do that. Never see Arteta can be accused of bare things. He's not doing soft porn when conceding. Your guy, mad. Pep Guardiola would rather scratch his face. Man, I'm sucking their pen and that like a bad bee. Like, oh, so lovely and that. Sorry, J or side. Hey, what's that dance there? Somerville. What country is Somerville from? Is he Dutch? That's a boy. Oh, you offside? Please don't be offside. You can't be. Oh, it's come from this right. Hato is struggling at left back, bro. But to be fair, it's not just him. Hey, Wan-Bissaka, Gerard Bowen, Somerville, Bowen 747. I don't know why I love calling him 747. I don't know why I call him that. That's a good finish. It's a more difficult finish than you would be led to believe. You know, let's go. Irons. Let me go get my West Ham shirt. I do have a West Ham shirt, people. Before you lot cry, it's signed by Mikel Antonio. It's in my eye. Dancing. Yeah, show. And I know you love that one. Bare racist Chelsea fans probably just called you bare bad word there, but come on, eyes. Chelsea. Come on, West Ham, man. Do this thing. To be fair, yeah, this is adding insult to injury where Leeds are. And you know what? I have to big up Razzle. The game is not done, but I have to big up Razzle because I was saying, well, my prediction is gone. I said 2-1 Chelsea. He said, listen, West Ham have won their last 3 games. It's not going to be easy. Lottery numbers, my boy. Lottery numbers. All of you lot that predict this shit, keep it up. Lottery numbers. If I get 50 million, I'll give. If I get 100 million, I might give 50 to Mikel Arteta to buy some flip. Nah, so you can spend 50 million on Madueke again. Yeah, man. What happened to Pedro Neto there? I think he got a gash in his face. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know who I think is one of the most underrated players in the league? That Fernandez brother at West Ham. I actually think he's mad underrated. Like, I think he's almost. I say the word complete lightly in it, but I think you can attack, you can defend. You scored last week or the week before. You got the capacity to score. I'd have you at Arsenal. I actually think you're an Arsenal midfielder, like under Arteta. I'd take a couple man from West Ham, man. Well, 3. I'd take some of it. No, I wouldn't. I'd take Diouf, the left back. I'd have Bowen. I feel like I'm missing some. I'd have the I'm talking about Fernandez. A couple years ago, I would have had Wan-Bissaka still. I'd have Wan-Bissaka in the squad. Because you can actually, like, when it's a defending team, Wan-Bissaka's in his bag and he can go forward. But he just looks mad. And obviously, expectations adjusted, yeah. But you see, sometimes when you're talking about, like, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea to a degree, City. Now, therefore Chelsea. Sometimes I don't think players haven't settled because of tactics and the league. And 9 times out of 10, don't get twisted. This is the case, isn't it? This is the case. But sometimes I don't always think. Sometimes I think we overcomplicate it. I don't always think it's the manager and the tactics and adjusting and all this. Sometimes I just feel there's pressure of all clubs in it. But sometimes I feel sometimes the shirts are just too big. Definitely when Man United are concerned. Like I definitely feel that sometimes the shirt and the scrutiny and the pressure is just too mad. It's just too mad for certain players at times. But the psychological aspects of football, we're never gonna really be privy to it unless players open their mouths and say, "Yo, this is why that happened and this happened and whatnot." To a degree, as fans, we can only we only get football at face value. We do a lot of speculation. That's why, yeah, sometimes I do think we say stuff enough times, it starts to become facts. Like when man say, "Oh, this player don't like this manager, don't like this player." We don't actually know that. We think we know it, and 9 times out of 10, therefore Arsenal fans and myself, I'm therefore right. But yeah, power is given to those low enough to pick it up. Come on, big up Ragnar Lothbrok, man. But that's what I thought we was on this season. I thought we was on the Vikings thing. And this is why I love my YouTube channel because one, we got honest football fans, and I think we're the most balanced on the internet. We can do the laughing thing, the joking thing, be serious, and definitely when my Arsenal half of the fan base is in DG Nation, like you lot are the only one. I feel like I got my people. Like I'm not alone. But yeah, man, that's just man. Nah, man, DG, you're hilarious. It's only banter, nothing personal. The way you pulled up on Monday killed me because there's no way I would have showed face after what happened. No, it's all banter, man. It's all banter. Nah, you can't run, man. I'm never gonna be a runner, bro. I don't say things for no reason. Like never hide in front line. And like me, I was chatting shit in it. So I definitely would have been there, like which I thought was gonna happen. Like Rance is talking off his mouth. Like last time in August, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna talk small. Rance is talking small. Like I always was saying, please make sure you win. I thought I was gonna come on Monday on a bossy thing. God had other plans. You know what? As cringy as it is, I was thinking that when we lost to Man United, I was like, you know what? It was written still. It was written. It was written. This was it. I was meant. This was meant to happen. This was meant to happen. Possession lost most this match. Ganacho's lost it 11 times. Enzo 9, Bowen 6, Hato 6, Diop 5. I mean, ball's always gonna get lost. And attacking players, that's the gift and the curse of being an attacker in it. But I wouldn't say Chelsea fans are surprised Ganacho's there. I please West Ham if you could get free. Unlucky. Do you know what? Yeah, you would think West Ham are the home side because if I'm new, no, I'm disappointed that it's only 2-0. And 2-0 is the one thing you say with Chelsea is 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. Pardon me. You know, if they do score just before halftime or get a goal at any point early doors, 2-1, it's nervy settings kind of thing. If I was Nuno, I'd be disappointed because he's done brilliant, but he could have had 2 clear-cut chances. No foul, ref, no foul. Everything, it's everything Palmer, everything Palmer, everything Palmer. Anytime the guy drops, fucking daffodil, bro. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that, man. If you chat shit, you have to be there, bro. You have to. You have to. You can't run, bro. Like, you can't do that in football, man. DG, you jinxed this result yesterday. Probably. Of the 31 points dropped, we dropped 15 points due to Amarin, 2 due to Fletcher interim, 5 on Bruno, 2 missed pens, and 9 on the players. Fair. Roll to 100k, smash the likes and subscribe. I remember. Oh, yeah. See, exactly, Riley. And that's what I don't like, bro. Like, that's the only. That's been the worst time on YouTube because I don't like when people come for my character, bro. Like, you can. I mean, you can come for my character. I don't really care. Like, you can say I'm talking sense. You can say I'm chatting shit. You can all the football stuff. Like, is what it is. But like, don't ever in your life suggest man's laughing at death and all of these kind of things, bro. Like, and especially when I didn't do that. Like, why are you trying? And half the people that do this, yeah, they're not even doing it for like equality and righteousness and things. They just want to be. They want to draw you out for drawing you out. Sake, like, horrible, man. I almost forgot what it felt like losing to them scrubs. Dark. It was, man. All of them are severely underachieving and live through. Other man couldn't be me. Facts. Free kick hasn't come to anything. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, you must. Cole Palmer, you must. Man, if West Ham pull off this relegation battle, it's going to be spicy. Ooh. I mean, are we going to talk about Delap as much as we talk about Jokeres or nah? I just want to know. Should we start calling Chelsea fans? Matisse ain't gonna answer. He never answers. Don't even answer his messages, mate. And this is what I hate as well, man. Like again, even my friends in my personal life, like when Arsenal lose, you look, my phone is not stop pinging. When your teams lose, you don't want to hold your L. Like you run. Stop running. Don't run. Smash the likes if you haven't, people. I love this. Literally every single game from now till May is a cup final. Don't expect people who are desperate for you to fail to be happy if you win. Just have to win. Exactly. Your call has been forwarded to. Like I said, when their teams take an L, they don't answer. Side note, great goal by Gyökeres today. That's exactly the type of player I expected from him. We made that purchase, bagsman mentality. Exactly, like man, just here. I'll be real. I'm just here for Fernandez. I was talking you up. You've given it to Garnacho. That's all I want from him, you know. That is genuinely all I want. Like, it's so ugly, it's beautiful. Like, I just want goals, bro. There's bad players in the team that I'm expecting to see pretty neat plays. You put the ball in the back of net, which is proving difficult for a striker at Arsenal. And shout out Jesus as well for his goal. Bowen's delivery hasn't come to anything. Enzo's gifted. Ref, don't take the piss. Oi. How have West Ham not got a third? Boys, keep it going. Come on. I love it. They're shook. Bro, Chelsea are bad defensively. What is going on? Bowen. Hey, West Ham, we're ramping. West Ham, man are doing flicks. We're ramping. Man said, DG saying Bowen at right back for Arsenal. Here it come on. SLD. You're normally a troll, yeah, but you troll better than that. That's not even sounding believable, bro. You're not even trying. Bowen, take a touch. Love that. Bowen 747. Love it, lad. Love it, you. Jesus. I'm dreaming of a season Chelsea can't beat another team in blue, you know. Always rated West Ham. Irons. I called the Chelsea man. They're running, man. Have you got Don's number? I need the stats for Chelsea's performance. I think I do. You know what? Yeah, I need Chelsea to lose your car. I think Chelsea content creators are underrated when it comes to meltdowns. Do you know my favorite Chelsea? Oh, there's a lot, you know. I think Chelsea got some good content creators. My first stop when Chelsea lose, because I only watch Chelsea channels when they lose. Nah, do you know what? There's some that I'll just watch because they're naturally vibesy. I'd say CB and Jimmy. They're the ones I watch, man. Like they're the ones I watch because I like how Jimmy. I just think Jimmy's funny, bro. Like Jimmy just man them in it. Like I just think he's funny. He's the one thing I'll give to Jimmy. I like the fact that he's not too. I think he's a bit like man in that you're not too led by the heartstrings. Like, you're not too excited by the fact that you support your club, so you're blinded by certain things. He always challenges stuff, and you know how them Americans are. Just the things he says. CB's fucking funny, man. CB's cold. I watch Don. I don't watch Don with rants because there's just certain. I watch a lot of Rants' content, yeah, but I don't watch him and Don together because it just somehow everything just turns into Arsenal pissing contest. Obviously watch them individually. I watch Don, but yeah. Who else? What other Chelsea fans? Yeah, really, I watch Don, but I'd say Jimmy and CB probably the ones, and I will be enjoying their content today if it stays like. I love it. I need this. Side note, shout out Madueke. In my opinion, he was man of the match, did his job well, gave the left back problems, and his crosses and corners were good reasons won the game. Done his thing, man. The lap, he got a long throw. People can talk about my character. I'll be sure to make them remember when reality has unfolded how I said it will. Nah, man, like I don't like. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd like to think like I'm a bit desensitized. Like I love, everyone's allowed their thoughts, and to a degree, I don't care. Like if you say things about me, like I almost don't care enough now. Like I don't care enough. Like I think my thing is I don't get everything I kind of ask Arsenal to do. What lovely Wan-Bissaka. I kind of do it in my own personal life. If I get praise, whether I've done something with YouTube or you lot say good video, it's not that I'm not appreciative of it. It's just like we're still like thank you. So that when the negative thing comes, it's air in it, like. And the surface level ignorance thing hates doesn't really hurt me. I'd say, do you know what? I've always been like that. But I always tell you, like 2024 was a dark year, man. Everything was going wrong, yeah. Like I remember one day, like the worst is when you're going through something in life and then you just go on YouTube and there's someone's just saying something horrible in it, like saying something horrible. And and I just feel that's the way we are as humans. Like 100 people could not even necessarily say in praise, but 100 people could be saying something normal. One person could be saying a madness, out of the 101 people, 100 people have been sensible. The one person hasn't, but you will focus on them. But I remember like 2014 was a dark year, yeah, where you lot helped. I say this to you all the time. You lot reminded me who the fuck I am, bro. Like, I remember like everything was going wrong financially, mentally, everything. I remember I went on YouTube, like, go through the comments. Some guys being, I still got it somewhere. I think his name's De Niro. I have to thank you because you was like, oh, you're shit, you're this, you're that. He said bare things. And then, like, I've seen comments like that and it would have hurt. It does hurt. But like that one, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like it's like getting banged in your face. And I'm like, huh? Now I'm mad. So again, if he didn't say that, I don't feel we're here today talking about certain things and done certain things. So if you didn't, that's why you shouldn't hate on people because you indirectly made things better. Funny enough, he's not blocked as well. I haven't seen him yet. But you like, it's like you said that, and it got to me in a good way. It's like, huh? Am I a dickhead? Am I a prick? Like, oh, West Ham could have got third. Surely that's the end of the 5 minutes that have been added on in the first half. And it is. Chelsea are losing at this moment in time, which is amazing. I love this song. This is amazing stuff. What the hell's going on there? Madness. Sorry, people. It's a full-time job, this YouTube stuff, ain't it? Like, just got some errors on YouTube that need to get handled on the back end. Okay. No. Don't put an ad break there. Put an ad break there. Well, we made it this game beyond the obvious, people, car. It's been one-way traffic, man. I think Chelsea have definitely got into West Ham's box, but it's too methodical, it's too systemic, it's not lacking life. I actually think West Ham have been better. They've got the goal, they've defended well, they've been street smart. They've obviously got 2 goals to the point where if I'm Nuno, I would be saying, you man, if you don't get all 3 points, I'm on to you. Don't make no mistakes. Chelsea know they've been shit. Their fans are gonna demand better. It is 2-0. If they make it 2-1, it's gonna get nervous. So don't be silly. If you get chances, put them away because dare I say, West Ham at least should, in my opinion, they should be 4 goals up. Probably being realistic, they should have at least another one. And Chelsea need to decide today if would I rather lose 2-0 or 3-1. Me, I'm not that I'm a manager, and it's easy for me to just say that. Me, I'm always of the belief, bro, I'd rather lose 3-1, innit? At some point, they're gonna have to throw the kitchen sink and just do a bit better, innit? Like, it's just, I mean, I feel like I see this every time I watch Chelsea. Is Rosina going to make it in 2 years? Not if results don't change. Odegaard would actually cook at Juventus or AC Milan. Well, yeah, it's a dickhead thing if you talk smoky and run. Exactly, man. You can't run, but the thing is, people do that. You can't. Chat worse is what is. Chelsea, get a run right now. But West Ham looking good. But I get he's Timber's friend, so Arsenal fond of him. Hatto, Everton, Bournemouth levels before. He's not ready right now. And the thing is, what I would say to him is, one thing I would say is I do think there's a bit of a Chelsea tax because I think they're badly coached, and I think Rosina has to go and do that. I genuinely think they're badly coached. The next thing I would say is you got to remember my man's young, you know, like my man is very young, like he's 18, 19. How many? Obviously, you got Kobasi. There's been a couple other guys, but they ain't really. You're not littered with seeing serious. They might have potential, but serious defenders at 18 and all these kind of things. What I would say is, you've captained Ajax, played over 100 times, played in the champs and that. I remember you got terrorized. Was it Spain against Holland? You got terrorized against. You look a lot more on paper. You're not the most experienced, but you're a lot more experienced than a lot of young players. I think you look inexperienced. I do think you look like it's a bit of a culture shock. I do think naturally the intensity of the league, the speed of thought, the positioning, he's still kind of finding his feet. He's a man that he could do with going back to Ajax on loan. He's a man that can get minutes at Chelsea, but you're more of a rotationary option for now. Because Saliba weren't there at 18, 19. Talented boy of 100%, but you weren't there. Gabriel weren't there. And I just think Chelsea is square pegs in round holes. Man are left to their own devices. The only thing I look at with Chelsea and think they've got a clue about is playing out from the back. Because in football, it's not just how good you are as a defender. It's about marking the spaces, covering the spaces, following runners, being predictive. And a young, maybe football's changed, in it, but I think a young player not have his hand held, but there should always be that. He weren't as young as him, but like PK, for example, he had big bro Puyo next to him. Like, yo, what you doing? Fix up, get over there, do this. I don't see any. I just see shit players in Chelsea's defense. That whole back five is shit. Even the players that I don't think shit, but you're a shit to unit. The keeper's shit, and respectfully to him, this is Premier League. We all ain't played Premier League, but we've all played Sunday League, right? Especially our Sunday League defenders. Do you know how dark it is playing with a dead keeper? You know it's on tops. I'll give you a moment. Like, we played Oakwood a few years ago. They're disbanded now. You know that my heart's in fully. Roger's hero, Oakwood bully. They man chat that tough on the neck. Fuck us in the flesh. They move like pussies. Anyways, pussies and rookies. Hey, forget. Anyways, I'm going off topic. I remember we played Oakwood's B team, innit? They had two teams, like an A and B. And our keeper was dead. Side note, my keeper at the time, this was a few years ago. I must have been like 27, something like that. He was 20. I promise you, he had 9 kids. Mad thing, innit? Mad thing. But that's a side note. That's why I'll never forget him. I remember I gave away a free kick, probably like 30 yards out, yeah? And my head dropped instantly. And everyone's like, what are you doing? Because I knew this guy is going to score this, bro. Not because he's a madman from a free kick. Oh, shit, Rob Green was at Chelsea at some point, innit? I could be wrong. I knew that if he's one of them keepers, if it just hits the target, it's in, and he done that. So, if that's Sunday League, I wonder how these men feel week in, week out. There's 2 things I can predict in the transfer market. I can't tell you who, I can't tell you where, yeah. Chelsea are going to sign a goalie. Man United are going to sign a midfielder. I would say Arsenal are going to sign a left winger, but I was screaming, surely we signed a left winger last season, didn't it? So I'm not going to include us in that. That's poor from Sanchez, man. The one thing I'll say is Sanchez, and I always say this with goalies, you don't hear it all the time, the goalkeeper is the last line of defence. And to be fair, I wouldn't say there's grave errors from the Chelsea players, but man are not following runners, man are not stopping crosses. People are unaware. And Sanchez just looks like an idiot. Look at the second goal on Sky Sports. The ball's been palmed off to the right. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Nobody's following Wan-Bissaka, bro. Bro, if you want to watch how a football game is played, watch what's going on off the ball. Don't always get drawn to the ball. Especially in today's day and age where it's not really week in, week out. Like you can't get away with vibes in the Premier League. It's more structured. It's more systemic. Every manager in their own right, whether you believe in them or not, they got a bit of clout. Like, this one's a tactician. This one is cold defensively. This one's a tinker man. This one come through with Pep Guardiola and all of that. Horrible watch it. It's vibes. And again, I'm not really getting that resin off of that because you've just joined. And in the same way it takes forever to learn good habits, it takes forever to unlearn bad habits. Badly coached side. West Ham as well. The one thing is the temperament. West Ham have come today on business. They've stood on business. They've been consistent, they've been competent, and they've displayed confidence. The 3 C's, as we see on this channel and say. Football is a simple game, complicated by idiots. Bro, Krupke is a tug, bro. Tug, that goal, fuck me. I want him at the club. Yes, DG, would you mind taking a second to laugh at Chelsea? Joe, let's reload it.
Excuse me, boss. What team do you support?
Reload.
What, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Fuck Chelsea. Chelsea shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Chelsea. What?
Fuck you.
Fuck Chelsea.
Fuck you.
Fuck
twat.
Chelsea, pussy or what? Say something.
Go on,
Fuck
listen,
Chelsea.
Fuck you,
Fuck Chelsea.
I swear to God, every time we play Chelsea, I'm on that. Like, I don't like Man United, though. I admire them as a club. I actually admire Chelsea. I don't like losing to Man United, but I feel it's more of a camaraderie thing with the fans and whatnot. Like, there's a bit of camaraderie. Chelsea, I wish the worst, bro. Like, I'm on them. Like, I'm proper, like, that game there, Tuesday, boys, make sure you win. I'm on it. Like, like, I hate Spurs the most, but I was born in that, innit? Arsenal versus Spurs. But they're little boys, man. Like, fam, like, it's like, bro, just get out of here. Get out of here. Like, I'm on them. I'm on them. Ever since Eduardo Silva, got to be careful in the Prem. What do you mean? Chelsea calling each time. Calling all the time. Remember only a couple months ago, they were saying Sanchez better than Rivalry. Can't, bro. We're on to Chelsea, bro. You lot are, I hear you. Remember, they said Chelsea's in a title race. They remember the Chelsea fans inserted themselves in this conversation. You know, oh my God, the Arsenal team, they were so crap. Oh my God, 10 men Chelsea, we stood up tall. We're champions of Europe. Da, 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 da. They invited themselves into the smoke. You know, they are title contenders. You mean to tell me Arsenal have dropped bare points, and with them winning today, and with what's going on with City against Spurs, where the record actually is in Spurs' favour, Chelsea couldn't take advantage? Let's say that. Let's say that. Make sure, because that's one thing. And you spent £1 billion. That's another thing. Make sure Man United, because I'd rather Man United get top four. Make sure Man United don't get top four ahead of you, because someone's getting shagged. I think there's only 2 teams that are eschewing, us and City. I used to think Liverpool were going to be there. Admittedly, I did think Chelsea. I thought Liverpool would have been one, and then it is what it is. I don't care about top 5 positions, because the 5th position is Banduli. We don't know how that one there is going on. Make sure Man United do not, from a title race to Man United being behind you, in front of you. Please make sure. Because all I hear is Caicedo better than Rice, Palmer better than Saka, Sanchez is this, Reece James is the best thing since sliced bread, and big up James, he's cold, but he's not there today. This one is lit, that one's lit. I'm just simply saying, all right, cool, I hear that. I'm not even debating. Whatever, hey, bro, whatever you say goes, whatever you say goes. Show me something. You must. If I'm Chelsea, if I'm Liam Rosner, first 5-10 minutes, you better make it 2-1. You better make it 2-1. Because there's a rule of thumb in the Premier League. I genuinely believe, they can obviously score 3 goals and it's 3-2 and whatnot. But generally, like, just as a rule of thumb, and this is why, as much as it pissed me off to lose to Man United, sometimes you have to hold that. We conceded 3, of course, but very rarely do you concede 2 goals, let alone 3 and which they ain't conceded a third. If you concede 2 or 2+ goals in a Premier League game, you can't really complain if you lose, and you can't complain if you get nothing more than a draw. There's obviously times I've seen that at Arsenal where we've conceded that and got away with it, type of thing, if that makes sense. Man City against Fulham, I guarantee you, I can't guarantee you because I don't know no one, but I guarantee you, when that game, like, what was it, last season? I don't remember if it was Fulham at home or away. I think Fulham were the home team. I guarantee you, Pep Guardiola said, listen, big up you lot for winning the game. You cannot concede that amount of goals and complain that 9 times out of 10, you can't concede that amount of goals in the Prem and say anything, really. Big up Nuno Espirito Santo. Nuno. Slapped it on Spurs, slapping it on Chelsea. On them, man. Arsenal will sign another defender. I hear it. I actually want one, man. We'll sign 2 midfielders. Last windows, we've got our defenders, forwards, and goalkeepers. I like Lemons. I don't think he's amazing, but he's competent, isn't it? I think if I was a United fan, I want 2 midfielders at Arsenal. I'd only say one if Miles Lewis Skelly is going to get bust into midfield now. You got Skelly, you got Zubamendi, you got Rice. I think one more. Like, it depends though, because if you can, I don't want to get hung up on names, but if you could bring me a controller type, like a Santi Cazorla, like Tony Kroos, if you could bring me that kind of skill set, I'm cool. Equally, I wouldn't mind if you could bring me an engine man who can drive, and like a Nana, if that makes sense, of Aston Villa, because I think there's been games. I actually think Man United was one of them, actually, where you needed a Rice and Onana like type in terms of the engine. You get it? Like, I think you needed that. So I think that I would love that. I don't think it's going to be the case. 2 midfielders work a treat. Probably will, because it all depends though, man, because every fan base, we've all got players or a couple of players, sell him, get him out of there. It's not that simple. But if I was a United fan, obviously, you've got Kobe Mainoo. I don't know if I would, if I was a United fan, I would hold on to Bruno still. Like, I wouldn't make Bruno as important as he is, but I do think there's qualities he can give you, especially if you're competing, which you're not doing now because you went out to Grimsby and the FA Cup and whatnot in multiple trophies. Obviously, you've got Mainoo there as well. Could do with a couple of midfield. Casemiro's busting out. He's been cold. Need to address that. You don't need a controller type as well. Yeah, so 2 would be spot on, really. You reckon you don't need another forward? If it's up to me, man, like, I think there's capacity, and obviously it's hinging on people going talking on my club. I wouldn't be against a left winger, another striker, better than what we have. Gyökeres, my rotation guy, another striker, left winger, 2 centre mids. I think we could, if you could get me a Swiss Army knife, a Timber, Tomiyasu kind of defender, I'm cool with that. I think that would be perfect. If you can get me a centre back that can play right back, or a right back that can play left and right back, or a centre half. Not really a left-sided centre half that can play left back. I feel if I really scrutinise it, we're a bit stronger on that side. It looks like João Pedro, Cucurella, and Fofana are all coming on. They're all kitted out. Why didn't they start? Buardi's cold. But again, the man there, 18, 19. Like, obviously, he's cold and all of that. And if you're good enough, you're old enough. But that just tells me that's someone that can get minutes, can grow, but your thing is more like you're on the rotationary options. And to be honest, I'll be intrigued to see what happens when Marino, Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, and them leave, because I think that's where I'm looking at Miles Lewis-Skelly and Wanyeri. Do your thing, man. Rested for the match against us. Fair. I could never have sympathy for other fan bases. F for more. Players stamping our players, choke holding our players, injuring our players, and pretending they got hurt instead, chatting shit. Can't drop the kind of peas they did on a young player like Sesko and phase him out. Not even phase him. I wouldn't say phase him out, but like, bro, like you're still a development signing, bro. Like you're not there yet. I do think he's done all right, but yeah. A next striker. I mean, they do have Joshua Zertsky, but it feels like them kind of players like Joshua Zertsky and that. Sometimes it always feels like they finally got a future at the club, then it feels like they're gonna leave. Oh, Garnacho, Banashile, swear down, Jarrell Hatto got thingy clipped. Tell them Dutch boys stop smoking cookies, man, and do this football thing. Yeah, man. Big up the IC 2.5 manager, but and you know what? My reputation, low key, is on the line with Rosenau, because I'm way before he was playing for you. Lot see my tweets. I do think he's a good manager. I do think he's got a good future in the game. The only reason I started to take him in is initially I didn't even know nothing about him. He's like, I think it was the championship. I used to watch, I still do, but I used to watch a lot of championship stuff, and he would do the analysis, and he's good, and he done great stuff at Strasbourg. I just think they're setting you up to be a fool guy at Chelsea. I just think, and I think you want that. I think you're on that. Pardon me, they need a yes man. Tuchel went on the yes man thing with the regime. Maresca clearly wasn't. He had his failings, but he clearly wasn't. You're on the, like, don't get it twisted. You're managing a big club. You're getting a bit of autonomy over the team. I just think you're like the guy of what they're trying to do, fam. Casemiro leaving in the summer. Mount is injury prone. Sesko is being integrated slowly. He hasn't played many minutes. We have Mbuemo, Cunha, Dorgu, Ahmad, Sesko, Xerxes. Peas aren't an issue. But the thing is, with all Premier League clubs, yeah, like I'm sure if I asked Man United, how many players would you like, the players you want gone, and players if they went, you wouldn't cry about, yeah. Arsenal the same, this one the same. One thing that shags Premier League clubs is it depends how good you are at hustling. Chelsea are good at hustling, but also these players, like, they're on sweet contracts, bro. So you're kind of relying on them going, oof. When trailing by 2 goals at half time in the Premier League, Chelsea played 56 games. They've had 50 defeats. They've had 6 draws, and they've won none. Come on. I'd keep Maguire. I always big up Maguire. To be fair, I always say he should be on, and I still maintain this, he should be on the plane for England. He should be. Way before the fact that Arsenal lost to them and that. He just, yeah, man. Chelsea are rubbed, man. What a day. Bring Barzaghi, Bawardi, Rodrigo Mendoza, etc. in. Too many young G's, though, man. Too many young G's. Fabio Vieira scored against Bayern Munich. Maybe we could get a decent fee for him after all. Hopefully, Rainmaker, man. Hopefully, Berta could do a thing. But who's buying these, man? I will know Arsenal are serious next, regardless of what happens this season. I will know we're serious next season if Nelson is not on the books. And I love Nelson, but come on, bro. Like, I don't, when I remove my Arsenal fan cap here, I rate Nelson. No one put a gun to Arsenal's head and told them, yo, give him that contract. He was an Arsenal lad, but you got to move that on now. I've never seen this guy play. Apart from today, you're sick. I need to do my research. Who is this Banduli that West Ham have? Because you've been chopping, man, all game and doing little great bits of play. Who is this? Number 11. Wait a little research. I need to do my research, man. Valentin Castellanos, 27. Well, that name's wavy. Okay. I need to know about you. Where have you been? All right, he was in Europe. He was at Girona on loan, Lazio, and West Ham. Man are getting done up by dons that played in the MLS. Well, you could say 3 years ago because it's 2026, but 2 years ago, man, we're playing for New York City. Oh, West Ham almost winning that D off. Tech time. Better delivery. Ref, is that handball? West Ham, don't manage their game. No foul. Don't foul Palmer. Don't foul him. He's dying for it, man. Fuck's sake, man. He's throwing himself to the floor like Gal, bro. He's dying for it. It's a good foul for him to win. Bro, he was cold in MLS. He probably was, yes. It's a gender thing. We do need a left back. Maybe promote Amas. Amas, another one that made me look good because I saw him one time play against Arsenal for Watford in the in the FA Youth Cup. I was like, yo, bring this shit. You lot, but the thing is, I think with him, yeah, I think guys like him, it's down to the gaffer. Like, if Carrick's there, whoever, like, do they like him? Because with him, I feel he could get busted and he might get an opportunity. Probably be around for pre-season. They might take an opportunity, or they might say, you know what, that's a profit maker day. You know, they might just say, yo, peace. He's a City Group product. What is this? Fell asleep. 2-0 to West Ham. Booze at halftime. Geez, Spurs are in trouble. How Spurs in? Forgive me, I might be slow, but how does this all correlate to Spuds? I can't lie. I've never been a fan of the reduced wages thing. Obviously, a guy would have to, but players get your money because reality is, yeah, I know, like, what, you're a United fan, I'm an Arsenal fan, there's other fans of other clubs, bro. When we remove the fact that, you know, we're at the ground, we love our clubs, but when we remove that and we just talk about football, the belly of the beast, bro, these clubs don't care. These clubs don't care, but these clubs are harsh, bro. This is why I always on man getting their piece. Like Sterling, for example, is a better man than me. I understand him wanting to move on and that, but you think you can dislodge me like the way you're going and I'm ripping up my deal? You're going mad. You're going mad. These clubs don't care, bro. You see, once they're done with you, you're getting dashed away. They don't care. And obviously, I don't even think that's wrong because at the end of the day, this is the belly of the beast, isn't it? One thing that always pains me, there's no such thing as loyalty in football, bro. There's no such thing. There's no such thing because there's bare shit, man, that don't want to leave your club. It's what you can do. And like I always give the example. Let's just say I came through at West Ham today as an 18-year-old. I've come through at West Ham. I've maybe even won trophies. I've done bare things with them. I'm the one. Oh, West Ham, I love you lot. Oh, Bowen, straight at Sanchez at 40 back. Let's just say I've come through at West Ham. Yeah, as I was saying, I've got capped by the country. I've gone from being academy grad to winning, you know, to winning England caps. I've Man United have been on me, Arsenal, City, Real Madrid, this, that, and the other. I've gone through my whole life being just West Ham. From 18, I get to 31 now, or 30. And I'm saying, listen, give me a 2-year deal. They're like, no, I don't really want to. Dashing me like a dog, bro. And I can't, like, again, you're not the guy you was them times there. But this is what I mean. There's no such thing as loyalty in ball, bro. There's no such thing. He mentioned Spurs because our fixtures in Feb are fucked and West Ham could catch us. I don't. As much as I'd love for Spurs to get relegated, I don't think Spurs will get relegated, man. I love it. I'd be interested to see. I'm sure there's a weird reality where someone could get. I'm sure there's a weird reality someone can get relegated and be in Europe. I'd actually love how that would pan out, getting relegated and being in Europe. Oh, Fernandez, most underrated ref. That's a foul. Like, don't ever compare this scrub Caicedo to Declan Rice, man. That grown man is a right back. As a Sunday League football, that's a right back. That ain't a midfielder. Go on, Fernandez. Oh, doing too much, man. Palmer's done well. Palmer's cold, man. Hey, I mean, Chelsea, shit. Selling to us. You know you got our number. In fact, let me stop. But you know one thing? I said I'm going to stop buying Chelsea players because I used to buy Sterling, we bought him. I used to buy Havertz, we bought him. I used to buy Madueke, we bought him. I'm staying humble now. Second half, so far, people, West Ham have had 3 shots, 2 on target, 2 touches in the up box, and 37% of the ball. Chelsea have had no shots, none on target, no touches in the up box, and all possessions. So it's kind of picked up where it left off. I don't want to praise Enzo Fernandez because you're racist, but the one thing I'll give you, you do show a bit of courage. You're weird because I think you're overrated and underrated. Why I think you're overrated is you're obviously a good player, but what's the standout attributes? Because you can do everything. Why I got sent for a hot dog by Somerville and he's won a free kick? That's a yellow. Why I think you're underrated is because I think you show courage and I do think you're a good footballer and I don't think people give you enough praise for. I don't know how many goals he's got yet, but he box crashes. He has a capacity to get goals. He does chip in at vital moments for Chelsea. I think he shows a lot of courage. Like right now, like Chelsea players are hiding. He's showing for the ball. He's evidently trying to get on it. So I think he's both overrated and underrated. Shin kicker. I like Caicedo, but once you put on the Chelsea shirt, man, if I slander your thing, innit? It's how the world works. I didn't make the rules. He won them the MLS league. Yaz, you weren't watching that though, man. I'm not watching no MLS. I tried though. I clocked MLS was dead when Kaka went there. I tried, man. It's dead. I tried to give it love when Ibrahimovic was there. It's dead. You know, the only thing deader than MLS, I'm not gonna lie, big up the Australians. That Aussie League ball is horrible, bro. I thought Bowen was fouled there. Ref don't agree with me. João Pedro, please don't tell me I did that. I never put João Pedro in my FPL. I think I did. Oh, alhamdulillah. I put Hugo Ekitike. Semenyo, Haaland, Ekitike, Rogers, pardon me, Igor, Thiago. I need something. I need something. Maguire plays for the badge. I've got time for people like Maguire and like Maguire, Norgard. There's many. It sounds weird. You're probably looking at me and saying, why the hell are you mentioning Norgard with Maguire? I like Ben White to a degree. I like footballers, yeah, that don't do things above their pay grade sometimes. Like, you need a couple of them in the squad. You never catch them trying to do more than they're paid for. Like, they just do what they know they can do and just keep it pushing. I think you need a couple men like that in your squad. Did you give us an early score prediction for Tuesday? Penalties. They go straight. Honestly, the way I feel right now, I think it goes to pens. I genuinely do. Sesko would have cooked in our system. He would have, but I still think we'd be saying the same shit. He'd look a lot prettier than Gyökeres. I think we'd be saying the same shit. We'd still be saying we're not creating, we're not whatever. The only thing I would say with the difference with Sesko, I think I would have been more pissed off because I think I would have. I think if Havertz is not injured, you had Sesko, you're gonna just bet like Sesko is your plan B in it. You're just still gonna maneuver with what you're doing. With Gyökeres, I think there's more internal pressure, if I'm honest with you. Like, you have to play him, if that makes sense. Oh, God, love that Bowen. Bowen, come on, it's scrappy. Bowen, come on, win that back. Boys, don't mess up. 10 minutes into the second half, Cucurella delivers. That's a ball. Yo, shit, mate. How'd you make it up front? How are you worse than your dad, bro? And no one can remember his dad kicking a ball. You remember the throws. You're rubbish. All you do is try to fight, man. You need to go UFC, man. I'll be honest. I just think the lap's gone them sides too early, man. All them years stealing our players and buying managers came back around. Smash the likes if you haven't. Someone make a compilation of all the injustice we've endured this season at the end of it. Just win what needs to be won, man. Caicedo's a foul merchant. DG, do you reckon Villa will end up finishing in the top four? The way it's looking, they're looking like a shoo-in. Because I must admit, mainly because of what we see with Emery, I did think, at some point they're going to fall by the waysides. They're not going anywhere. Cole Palmer up against the off. Oi, Tedibo sent the lap for a bagel, man. But remind me when Tuesday. Free Ninja, man. Gave me his chain on a flight to Jamaica once. Palmer don't have any burst when he gets the ball. Looks like he's running in cement. My biggest fear for Palmer, because I think he's a baller, man. I just don't I just wonder, do you need surgery? Because they talk a lot about your groin and you don't move the same way how you used to. And I do feel sorry for some footballers sometimes because you do want to play. Obviously, you're not medical, man. And you might not be... is João Pedro onside? He's onside. João Pedro scored. He's had a great week, man. He's had a great week. He got 2 against Napoli. He's got 1 today. We should have shot at Jesus and grabbed him, man. Worst thing West Ham have done all day today, innit? Worst thing West Ham have done all day. But come on, boys. Credit to João Pedro being in the right place at the right time. Credit to Wesley Fofana for delivering, but come on, man. No one's aware, bro. I won't even blame Areola, but you look like a clown in goal as well. I'm getting a bit nervous. West Ham, you lot are going to bottle this, innit? Stay calm, BG. Stay calm. It's cool, man. Sorry, people. I need to look out my window, man. No one talks about how bad a failed hate along is, but nobody talks about how when a hate along actually starts wavy and then. But we knew this was going to be. Did we not say at some point 2-1? My only hope is to see West Ham move street smart. Chelsea start throwing the kitchen sink. There's a late dagger in it. Reece James got to be injured. I don't know, man, because everyone's got the Chelsea coat on in it. So I don't know. Sometimes you can tell who's on the bench and who's in the squad and who's not. I was today years old, yeah, when I realized I never knew this. That if you're not in that, I knew to be fair, I knew the goalkeepers, but I didn't think players. Like today, obviously Saka got injured in the warm up, didn't play. Noni's come in, and then obviously Noni, there's a vacant place on the bench, and then obviously like Norgar's played. I didn't know. I genuinely thought some players should stay that yard, but now it makes sense because I know that I knew it with the goalies because I know goalies travel like there was probably a goalie that travelled with Arsenal that weren't in that. Like obviously it's Kepa and Raya. There's probably a third choice done there. I mean, Chelsea, if they want to keep their title hopes alive, they got to find something. Tadibo having a bit of a smirk. I can't lie, man. And the one thing I think is cringy, as much as I like Chelsea agendas, Sky Sports, I think everyone understands Rosen as the manager now. Like, we don't need to see him every 30 seconds. Certain men have seen him more than their dad. West Ham, if you really want to stay in the division, you'll win. If your Leeds, Nottingham Forest, you're hoping that Chelsea probably find at minimum another goal. If I'm honest, I think West Ham need to make changes, man. There's too many gaps. Bit of a wild ball from Palmer. He's found Delap. And Delap's touch has deserted him. Yeah, West Ham, you're going to concede again, man. You're going to concede. At least we've been treated to goals this week, man. We got 4 goals from Arsenal, none from Leeds. And obviously, we've had 3 so far. It's a nervy half an hour. I told y'all the Rivals honeymoon is over. Time for us to cook. Palm. Oh, yeah, we're already gone over that. Madueke dodged the bullet, leaving the mess of the club. You say that. I think it's cool either way. Obviously, Arsenal in a better moment and situation, provided we win trophies. But when I remove all of that and I just look at football's a job, bro, you're still in London. You're still getting peas. Like, you're living in it. The lap. I think, Rosen, you know what? I'll be honest. I do think certain, I wouldn't say 100%. I wouldn't even know a number to put on it. I do think certain man he plays, and we'll see it several times this season, corner kick to Chelsea. I do think there's messages from above. The last thing this Chelsea team needed was a 19-year-old defender. Yep. Tottenham have to get some type of result tomorrow. Frank is out for big Sam Allardyce. It's a genuine relegation battle, no banter. I hope they get cooked. I told man this Palmer he's a fraud, all left foot, that's it. I don't think he's a fraud. I think he's a baller, man. But the glazing, like, he gets glazed for certain things that players are killed for, man. And some of the things about no goals from open play, all those kind of things, yeah, you won't like. When I look at someone like Saka, everybody knows Saka stats. No one don't know the bookie ones around Cole Palmer. I think he's a baller, though, man. Cole Palmer, number 10, slightly stinks. Sometimes I think he does the Bruno Fernandes thing, like you spam bare things. You're the best in the Arsenal scene and everyone here knows it. You're far too kind. You are a dickhead, but you keep it real. I love that. I love that. I am a bastard. There's no way you remember De Niro. No, Fairs DG. 2024. Yeah. I remember, bro, that year. 2024 was a dark year. Bro, 2024 was horrible, bro. Horrible. Like, horrible. I felt like Franklin Saint at the end of Snowfall. In fact, let me not lie, yeah. But then I think I think life is written, innit? I think life is written because it did stink, but the last 2 months, and this is why I believe in snowball effects, because like the last 2 months of that year, and it was shit, bro. Like it was shit. Obviously, we got on TalkSport, innit? And then we're here today. So never give up. Nah, Rance can talk ball. He just knows how to rile up you lot, man. Don brings down the level of Chelsea content creators. Hot take. Nah, Don knows more. I just think when he talks about Chelsea's team, oh my days, I thought Caicedo scored. Areola big save. I think sometimes he's a bit tribal. Lewis crash outs are hilarious. I big up Anita, man. She's cold. She's cold at stuff, man. Once. Hey, my delivery came. Yes. Yeah, Anita's cold. CB's crash out. Hey, bro, CB is funny. The way he's a man a minute. I like that kind of stuff. He killed that. I watched that Gallagher, but he killed me. And he's like, I used to ride out for you. I did it. I just had it for first. He's funny, man. Lewis crash outs are hilarious. I don't agree them. Big him up though. CB and Matisse, the rest of Chelsea, man, are timid. Fair enough. Summerfield, Jamie Simmons. Swear Fufana was Fufana better than Saliba. Well, we just need a purple patch, man. A serious purple patch from Glockeres, man. From all of these guys. DJ, on your point about how players struggle to adapt to the pressure and expectations when moving to big sides, could the same be said for managers making that trend? 100%. 100%. Bit different, but 100,000,000%. Because some managers go from like the clubs are singing from the same hit. Football's political, innit? But you look at Thomas Frank, respectfully to Brentford, they're doing well. You get it. They're doing well. They all sing from the same hymn sheet. Shout out. There's got take nothing away from Keith Andrews, who's done well, but there's got to be a reason that Brentford have lost like a very good manager in Thomas Frank. They're captain in Norgard, the star man in Mbuemo. They're still keeping it moving. I do think when you start managing bigger clubs, yeah, like Chelsea in this case, Arsenal, Man United, let's be real. There's more of a political aspect to it. It's more, you got to manage egos, but you're managing egos. You're doing a lot of things, and respectfully to them, like man are playing for their countries. They're getting P's. Some have been at other clubs where I might have been managed by Carlo Ancelotti and Pep and this one and that one. Who are you type of thing. I'll give Arsenal that one thing because that's what I mean. If you're gonna bring these men in, not to even glaze Arsenal, but if you're gonna bring these kind of men in, where let's be real with it, Mikel Arteta, you've enhanced your reputation. You never had a leg to stand on prior to Arsenal, innit? You was part of our Pep Guardiola's coaching stuff. If they didn't back him and say, all right, cool, you want Aubameyang gone, you want this, you want that, great, you would have ended up like how we always see it. I do think some clubs like Real Madrid is a techie one because you had Carlo, you won with Carlo, the players were doing foolishness. You went to the opposite end, and obviously at Jabi Alonso's done great things in the game, but you went for one of the more known guys. Obviously, Real Madrid legend as a player, and they still done the same nonsense. Like player power, like you've got to be a good manager now. It don't really matter about your tactics, bro. You can't really have an iron fist. You got to be like Jurgen Klopp. You got to find that balance. Like you're definitely not their friend. You're definitely not their brother because lines can get blurred. You got to be like the cool teacher in school, if it makes sense. Like that cool teacher who you can't violate. Like we've all been to school. You can't violate, but they're cool in it. They're easy. Like you don't take. You know not to take the piss. Like they'll let you. Like they're not gonna. You got your phone out. They're not really on you for that. Like you just know not to take the piss. You've got to be able to do that. Giants. So yeah. Big up you lot, man. We have some great chats, man. I do prefer. Is it right to say prefer? I do like the neutral streams. I think we got a super chat, but for the life of me, I can't find it, man. Like, what's going on? Ak, appreciate you. I don't know why it's not coming up, my boy. Appreciate you. You said you're talking about the steady eddies. Fact, yeah, man. I think you can't have a squad of steady eddies, in it. But you also can't have a squad of madmen that are great and can do madness. I do think you need some steady eddies, and the steady eddies make the difference. They're never gonna, if you go win a league or whatever, they're never gonna make the highlights. But you do need them guys, bro. You do need them steady eddies. But yeah, no, because they're steady eddies. But there's also players that I wouldn't call steady eddies, but you don't see them trying to do things above their pay grade. Like they know what they can do, they know what they can't. And I think you need a couple of them because then you have reliability in them. You know what you're getting. Oh, that's a lovely flick for João Pedro. Unfortunately for him, he's found the West Ham. West Ham, come on. You brought on Kilman. I think Kilman's meaty, bro. I think Kilman is meaty. You can't get out the hood with these kind of players, then. Can I say those are baller, man? West Ham, good move. As long as you do the work, they're good. Yeah, man, just not even just do the work. Like, if you're gonna fuck about, that's you in it. I'm not really on you. Just don't violate. Don't thingy. Like, player power is so. All it takes is if you lose 2, 3 play. All it takes is for you to lose 4 plays, and the big dogs in your squad, and then they're getting in the ears of the others. Because obviously the footballers have to turn up, but it's like any walk of life, bro. If your manager at work's a dickhead, you're just gonna do the minimum and get paid. You're not really gonna want to do more, if that makes sense. Where it's 2-2. It's 2-2. Chelsea have got back in it. Cucurella's bag. It's 2-2. But honestly, if you like a man, like you like a teacher or a coach, indirectly you're gonna do a bit more in it. I never lied to you, look. You could see the game is going left, bro. Like West Ham have capitulated in the last half an hour. They're starting to move mad, bro. And to be fair, shout out to Leo Resner. You brought on Cucurella. It's fun while it lasted. Honestly, I'm screaming 3-2 Chelsea now. It's a good ball out to the left-hand side by Caicedo. Pedro Neto's pull it in. Credit to Gusto for keeping it alive. Liam Delap's attacked it. Shout out to Cucurella. And obviously, Palmer's nowhere there, but shout out to Cucurella and Palmer for just simply being in the right place. Boy, can't believe 2026 I'm seeing Mavropanos play Premier League football. You know what? Kilman, I feel sorry for you, because that's actually a good bit of defending when you've headed it onto the bar. Bro. Mbappe shouting at Alonso to not give Barca a guard of honor was crazy. You know what? Apparently that got dispelled. That got dispelled as nonsense. Student of Wenger, Pep, Barca. I got time for Arteta. I got time for Arteta, but broski, I love my club too much, bro. And I look at Arteta differently. I think there's some people that do the most, Like, he's mad shit. He ain't done this. When that's clearly not true. And I'm not talking about people that say, you know what, I think he's been here too long. All that kind of stuff. I'm talking about you can't call a man mad shit. And this is their logic. You can't call a man mad shit. He's and you're vexed that he ain't won the league because you don't rate him anyways. Equally, the Chelsea goal stood. I think there's too much glazing, like, of Arteta, if I'm brutally honest. Like, too much glaze, like giving him his. I'm not talking again. Likewise, I'm not talking about those that give my man his praise. I think there's too much glazing, and I think those that glaze are a bit disingenuous, especially those with big media platforms on YouTube or whatever. They're doing it because they want to get in with the club, which is great. Everyone go do what they want to do in it. For me, it's because I rate you. So, like always, I'm never gonna ask anything of anyone that I don't think they've got in their locker. It'd be fair to say, Arteta, you've shown me, if you left today, we're in a much better place than when you walked in, and you was a novice manager. There was a lot of things to do. I take my hat off to you, right? You've made us, and I'm not here to gas it. You've made us one of the most feared teams in the Prem and the champs. Putting the neutral cap on, it's a long day playing us, right? You've done that. You've made us good defensively, and all of those kind of things. You three consistent years. We fought for the Prem, Champions League. You went to the quarters, the semis. This year, hopefully, that trajectory continues. And we all see them statistics about more points than the Invincibles, all those things. So all of this reflects that you're a good manager. We're a good team. Would it be fair to say then it's totally fine to say, yo, if I think this about you, why am I not winning trophies? Why have we not won one? Like, obviously, you've won 3, technically, 2 Community Shields, English Super Cup and the FA Cup. Why have you not got over the line in the Prem? Because I think as a football club, you've got it all to win it. I think we're our own best friends and worst enemies. So my only thing with Arteta is, are you a winner? Of course, I can say, yeah, man, put the handbrake down, some attacking football. There's a little, in the grand scheme of things, these are little, like, micro kind of things, if that makes sense. My biggest thing is I can waffle about where you've upset me. I can waffle about what you're good at. If I believe in you, that's one thing. But the only thing I'm interested in is, are you a winner? And every day you don't get over that line. Every time you don't get over that line, it gets bigger and bigger. It's not been plain sailing. There's times where you could have, would have, and in other cases at Arsenal should have been sacked. There's obviously that in it. So my thing is just get over the line. Every day you don't, there's that. And for me, it's I'm on keeping Arteta, I'm on clipping Arteta, I'm on everything to like we could get better, we could get worse. In the pursuit of what I want, I'm on everything because every option should be on the table. Like I came into this season, players, gaffer, everyone, like ourselves, it's on borrowed time, innit? Like we're all on borrowed time now. It's now time to get over the line. And a part of me does feel, and you again, it's not a beef thing. During the Emirates era, Wenger starved for us, innit? Like Wenger made sure things were paid off, whatever. Now we've got money where we can spend 105 million on Rice. The academy's booming. You know, things are going on. Arteta's coming. Like, so Wenger, sorry, has built the stadium, quote unquote, metaphorically. Arteta, you've turned the light on. You've put a good little lick of paint on the walls, and you know you've made it livable. There might be the next one to come in and like, okay, Wenger, thank you for patterning. Arteta, thank you for patterning. The other one might get us over the line. DG, out of all the icy threes in the Prem, who has the waviest hairstyle? I rate Somerville's. That's a tough question. Who's got standout hairstyle though? Somerville's is clean. Trying to think. No one ain't got nothing too extravagant at Arsenal. Man United, no one ain't got nothing standing out like that. Hugo Katike, nothing ain't. Sorry, Liverpool, nothing ain't standing out. But yeah, I'll probably make you right still. Make you right, man. 2023 was the worst year. In hindsight, 2023 was a terrible year for me, but that was my fault because it wasn't terrible at the time. I was complacent. So I kind of deserved what happened in 2024. It weren't you're too complacent, in it. Like you too many things are going right, and you're not. Rather than keeping grounded, patterning, you're believing your own hype, kind of. In my personal, like, bro, 2023. Well, to be fair, 2020 to 2023, I needed to happen, bro. I need a bit of humbling. I've always been humble, but career-wise, finances, gal, especially women, everything was going right, bro. Everything was going right. So I needed to. Sometimes when you got too much sun, it can turn into famine, in it. Or sometimes when there's too much sun in your life, you forget what rain's about, bro. So you don't really appreciate CB deluded is a must in 2026. Reached out to him, balls in his court, and that's how I feel with a lot of the content creators, man. Like, there's not the game's the game. Like, I've asked, I'm gonna keep asking, and this ain't directed at CB. Big him up because we're trying to get it done. I've asked, you've asked. It's down to you, and if not, I don't like men that much to be doing all of that. We're not begging no one for nothing. DG, what's your thoughts on Pop the Balloon? Leave that to the Americans. The English one is fun to watch. It's cringy though, man. I've never gotten it, but if you ever see me on that, they've given me money to make it worthwhile. Yeah. If their bread is there, I'm on that. But because I know my mouth, there's some meaty gal on that talking mad. I'm not even gonna like say nothing rude. I know my face. I will laugh in your face. Like, okay, like what? Seeing Fat Jones in that. Like, you're not length enough like to be doing that. And it's not me you're going. It's not me you're gonna do all of that with. Some of you lot's nails are chipped, bare bunions and that. Like, fam, the lengthings, yeah. Oh, I thought they were in again. Like, man, leave it to the Americans, bro. Leave it to the Americans. And I can't. What happened to me? But do you know how? You know what? As a geezer, yeah. Do you know how much that must hurt? Imagine you. I've seen some of them ones. They walk into the room now. And you just hear, poo, 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 poo. And the woman almost immediately, she's like, oh, well, thank you. All the balloons are popped. Your guy, the confidence is gone. Do you know how dark that must be? And on top of that, Dead Jones as well. Mazzolini. Okay, so Reece James is in the squad. I don't know, man. Maybe the fact that they played in Europe, there's fitness concerns. Maybe there's an eye open on. You can only play what's in front, but maybe there's an eye open in terms of Tuesday's game. I'll be real, West Ham. I think you're gonna concede a third. I think the second half, the players have let him down. I think Nuno, you took too long to inject fresh legs. I think in hindsight, bringing on Kilman kind of killed you lot because you're sitting back too much. You lot literally should have kept doing. You see the way you lot played probably for 50, 60 minutes. You should have kept doing that. The last half, and this is what I say with Arsenal, football's a 90-minute game, bro. The majority of their game, West Ham have been better, but right now it's 2-2 and you're going to concede a third, bro. Like, I genuinely think you're going to concede a third. Who's that for West Ham? Nuno, I mean, a draw's cool. Monday's transfer deadline day. I can't lie, this has been the deadest. January's dead 9 times out of 10, but this has been the deadest January in a minute. Like, what's happened? Like, the most exciting things is probably Gurhey and Semenyo gone to City, innit? No one ain't done nothing else. The most exciting thing of the January period's got nothing to do with transfers. It's fucking Maresca and Amorim gone, innit? Delap. Cole Palmer uses Pedro Neto as a decoy. Finds Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella, poor from him, if I'm honest. Chelsea still have the ball. So, yeah, man, F that. DG, what did I tell you about the score for this game? Say, let's fair enough. Again, all you the prediction done, yeah? Please. Lottery numbers, man. Liverpool was swerving mad hate along start of the season, bro. Bro, they were just when you think it's done. Just when you think it's done, they're on stuff. White, Norgard, Gomez, Endo, Sutrick, them kind of ballers. Yeah, man, they just do what they're doing. Show us you're going mad. I ain't got no chain. Hey, there's your super chat. Appreciate you. I don't know why it wasn't letting me rise that up. Big up you. City, the only team that really spends in Jan consistently. Yeah, man. To be honest, my thoughts are if you're a team, if you're a manager or a club, ideally you don't want to buy no one in January. Because you would have everything you've needed in August. It's a reactive window. Obviously, there's some players' contracts running down. Some players want to leave. You might have to bring in other players. You know, there might be injuries and you're forced to act type of thing. Every City, United, and Paul Burner account still hating on us on X. Fuck it, man. DG, is your StreamYard in real time? It looks far behind. What do you mean? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean there. I mean, the timer's intact. I'm not sure, bro. Unpopular opinion, your best content is just you on your own. You don't know what that means to me, you know. I need to screenshot you. That's it, bro. Ace, you don't know. The kind of comments like that, you don't. DG Nation, man. You don't know, man. You don't know, man. Appreciate that. You've made them. You've confirmed something to me. You've confirmed something to me. I wouldn't say you put fire back in my belly. Why? But you kind of have. Because the reality is, yeah, with this, like, I love doing collaborative pieces, but you're always contingent on things, innit? And obviously, people got things to do and whatnot, but I don't like people styling me, innit? So if I could get 10,000 views with you, or I could get 1,000 by myself, like, bro, I'd rather do that, innit? Cause I don't need no man for nothing, you know. You can't do it all by yourself, but man don't need no one for nothing, you know. Like, you need people, but man, never gonna be a charity case. DG, what's the biggest lesson you've taken from being a content creator? Ooh, biggest lesson. I wouldn't know what to tell you as the biggest lesson, but you know what? If I was gonna say the biggest lesson, because there could be a minute. I'm gonna try. Where's that? West Ham? So I'm at the last. No one gave me the memo. But going back to your question about biggest lesson, I could give a bunch of like micro mini ones, but I would say to kind of like scrutinize myself and stick to one. To just start shit, man. Don't overthink that, because we're not here. I ain't done nothing in this game, innit? But like, we don't get to 70,000 and SJA nominations and Talksport and ITV, UEFA, The Sun, Arsenal, like all of these kind of things, you know. one thing that warms my heart, bro. Man, ain't no celeb, but bro, do you know the amount of people that held me up in public, and sometimes in some most random scenarios, and people that say, like, even the other day, like, your content's got me through some tough times. We don't get none of that if you don't just start, bro. I think sometimes there's too much overthinking with things we do in life. Like, and I remember I always used to kind of turn off the voice in my head because I wanted to do it from, you know what, maybe time is perfect, because maybe if I started when I think I should have, it might not have been here, in it. But I always used to think YouTube was a sneaky thing. I was always attracted to it in even school. Like, YouTube is only now, yeah, that if you open, like, if your brethren starts a YouTube channel, or my brethren, it's not a weird thing. Like, it's not. Before, I think I was one of them that started when they said, like, it's a neat thing, like, it's KSI and like them kind of like cooning and jumping around and doing questionable stuff. I always used to turn off the voice in my head, and then obviously, like, I used to turn off. Like, I used to say, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, nah, man, it's an idiot thing. Then one day, shout out to Jack Wilshere going on loan and Gnabry leaving. Like, because if that never happened, we're not here, people. I just said, fuck it. I remember being 10 views. I remember being gassed. Like, 50 views, gassed. Because it's childish. It's so childish, yeah. But I just didn't want it to be a singular digit. I didn't want it to say like 7 views. That I was like 50 views. I still get gassed when I see 50 views or 100 because it feels like a million to me. Like, if that makes sense. So just start, bro. You got to plan, you got to sit down, you got to do all those things. But at some point, you have to say, all right, cool, too much theory, practical business. And I do think in failing, it's a terrible example, yeah, very shit example, but it's like me going to a swimming pool. Oh, yeah, the water looks hot, it looks cold. I'm doing bare analysis. This is the deep end, this is the thingy, and doing bare, like, the waves and all of the circumference, learning about the water. So, like I said, it's a shit example, yeah. Like, don't try this if you can't swim. But it's like me going to a swimming pool and just pre in the water versus, all right, fuck it, let me jump in. From you jump in, you have to learn to swim or you're dead, innit? So yeah, man, terrible example, but you get the point, innit? You get where I'm going with it. Great questions, man. All right, take time. All right, relax, shoe check. Relax. You know what? I forgive. Did he save that? Because I'm about to say it should be 3-2. Todibo should have scored. Did Sanchez save that? He can't have saved it because a goal kick. Suchek's put it in. João Pedro's not dealt with it. Suchek's got another bite of the cherry. It's a slight deflection. Slow it down, Sky Sports, man. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. That's poor. Which pause you have to go to the Wolves? I hear it, man. Great community, DG Nation. It's on DG. Come on. No, it's on you, look. Nah, definitely not flexing. Definitely not flexing. There's nothing to flex, bro. I ain't achieved nothing. That's my man. What have I done? What have I done? It's just now, but most times you're reading comments from Quay back in the chat. Today I've learned, yeah, to just start airing. I'm not saying that because they were saying this in my thing. I like to read all of them in it because you lot are taking your time, interacting. I'm gonna see what everyone's saying. But now I've learned, I'm gonna just start airing. Cool. I try to be a good guy, man. That was said when we all said Saka is injured and you were speaking alone. I'm on you. Hey, Insomniac, I'm on you. I'm on you. If it means anything, I hate Arsenal, but still watch your content just for your personality. No glazing. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. You lot are crazy, though, man. I don't know what personality, but I mean, don't get to it, man. It's naturally wavy. Gally, come on. You see it? I know some of you are listening. Get me? You don't want the top to come off. Yeah? Hot quality, all rounded, natural waviness, natural. You see, right now, we've got so far off vibes. So what do you think is going to happen when we put a system in place? That's why I need you lot, people, because this year, we're not fucking about. We're not. I've given too much to this, so we're gonna do this thing, innit? Yeah, 100k subs will die trying, innit? No other one's there. Fuck it. We gotta fight this algorithm, man. Don't make me do another edit, DJ. I'm on you for life, bro. Hanzino, is that your face? Kobe Bryant, I swear to you, I'm gonna find you. I swear to you, I'm gonna find you. Why are Arsenal using this window to get a few under 19s, 20 players in? I don't know, man. I wish I knew. Should be doing that all year round. DJ going to air all my comments now. Thanks, chat. Yeah, man. Can't win, bro. Because I'm very appreciative that some of you are silent with listeners. There's probably bare of you that watch bare of my videos, but you don't have a YouTube channel like to comment on whatnot. Like, bro, man, are commenting. Like, it's the community. Without you lot, we're here. Like, we're not hearing it really. It's dead. So, like, you lot taking your time to fix your 2 fingers. Man said 2 fingers, 2 hands, and comment. But now I learned, man, again, Ed. Now I'm airing stuff, bro. Now I'm airing stuff. Now I'm airing stuff. You lot today, I've learned stuff today, you know. I'm like, stop waffling. Oh, that's our ball from Reese. Maybe not. I'm gassing it, but it did look like one in real time. You're 5'6", we ain't threatened, bro. 5'8", actually. 5'8". Oh, okay. 5'8". Goliath chopped up my man. Bro, some of the guys that have won wars and the biggest legends are 5'8", bro. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. How tall are you? 6 foot? You can't fight. This is why I hate. This is how I know, yeah. This is how you see two brothers. They hate on us smallies, you know. They hate on us, bro. It's all, oh my god. You know, like, oh my god, girls, why are you not with me? I'm 6 foot. Because you're not wavy. You're not personality-wise. You're not beautiful. They love us. That's what you do. Guys, girls, shag me. I'm 6 foot. Oh my god. Shut up, man. Look at Revolutionary Pot. It looks like he ain't showered in years, boy. Look at his display. Looks like he stinks. Shut up, man. It's all love. Look at him. That man there that just eat magic mushrooms and smoke weed, bro. When last you clean your balls while you're chatting to man? Oh my god, banter almost stopped. I thought Palmer scored. Shut up, man. 6 foot pussy, old glass chin, man. Guarantee I'll mash you up. Fuck it, me and you boxing. I'll mash you up. I will mash you up. You don't breathe what I breathe. You ain't been what I've been. You're on the other guard thing. You're not like, man. You're not on this. Guys like me, I'm on this Magalhaes thing. You're like Odegaard. You're soft. You're soft like real beauty. No BBL. Get out of here, man. It's all love, though. That's one of the mods. So I'm saying, man are sitting there. Oh, my God. DG's 5'8". Bro, just say you like, man. Bring your baby, mum. Small axe chop down big tree. If you know, you know. That triggered me still. What you saying fuck me for? You don't need to be scared. Because threats in life always happen when you underestimate people. The first time I got banged in my face, I underestimated the person. The first time I got my heart broken, I underestimated the person. The first time I got snaked, I underestimated the person. So underestimate. Man said revolutionary pop. Them 6 foot skinny brothers, bro. Just looking like one Twizzler. Like, fam. Looking like a tall white beef jerky, bro. Like, fam. Lissandro Martinez thing. You don't breathe how we breathe. Fuck out of here, man. It's all up, man. And you're a nasty man as well. Man said 5'6". Man said 5'6". I'm 5'8". I think I'm the cutoff. I get the, as long as you're taller than me, it's cool. You get me? You're not beautiful. You're not beautiful. God knew what he's doing. You see brothers like me, if you make our 6 foot, bro, like, I'm going to raise hell. I'm closer to hell anyways, like being 5'8" than you. Do you really want to go there? Do you want to go there? Little old 5'8" DG got people talking shit on the QWERTYs, man. Nah, it's all love, man. It's all love. It's banter, man. They cooked me for being 5'10". Oh, you're 5'10". Oh, Enzo scored. Well, we knew they were good. All right, unsuccessful hit along. All right, say no more, Chelsea. You man are in the title race, yeah? All right, cool. Mentality monsters today. Say no more. Say no more. And Sanchez knows to run up to them. You saved his big. Fuck's sake. Well, you lot have been in top form. Chelsea have turned it all around. The first time they've won after being 2 goals down. Yeah, West Ham, fuck that iron shit, man. You lot are gun, bro. Fuck you lot. That's why we took the Claras off you lot, man. Come out of here, bro. Joke, man. Game management, horrible. Shout out to Palmer. Kai said never got this. João Pedro. Fair enough. Great play from Chelsea. Great play. João Pedro, man of the match, in my opinion, bro. You grabbed the goal, you grabbed the assist. Part of me made an impact. And football's a mad thing, you know, because, like, imagine the emotions of West Ham and Chelsea fans throughout all of this. And this is the thing. This is why football is horrible, you know, because, like, sometimes you win when you don't deserve to win. Sometimes you draw when you deserve more or less. Sometimes you lose when you deserve more. But all that matters is the result. And this ain't helping West Ham. There's plenty of tactical things they can take as encouragement, but you lost. Chelsea have got the 3 points. I'm sure Rosina, the players, they know, yo, man, if I slap ourselves on the head, there's not too many times we're going to be 2 goals down and get a point, let alone 3. Fair enough, man. It's cool though, Chelsea, man. God says, yeah, let them do their thing. Tuesday, hate along. Successful. Joke, man. I should have known better, man. Got Max Kilman and Mavropanos, bro. Come off my screen, man. I feel like locking this off. Come off my screen, man. You know what? Fuck it, Chelsea. I hope you get a 4th, man. West Ham, you're not on nothing. You're not on nothing. I'm even remembering that West Ham fans like to beef us now. I'm on you lot as well. Going back to what we said earlier about players that have played for West Ham and Chelsea, I got another one. Some of you said Zola in that. Carlton Cole. Carlton Cole. You got to rate that one, dear. You can take all that. Look, and as the camera pans to Spurs to Nuno, you can take the man out of Spurs. You can't take the Spurs out of the man. Joke, man. I lock off the game, man. Where's this joke thing, man? You know what? Big up Leeds, because they're probably laughing. West Ham, you lot are gone, man. You lot are gone, man. Joke, man. Burnley, West Ham, Wolves, they're gone, man. Leeds, don't fuck you up. I want Leeds to stay up. These man gotta go. Wasting everyone's time, bro. I hope Chelsea get a 4th, man. You know, I'm not on nothing, man. Dickhead. Tadibo, you're not even a striker, but you see why you have to take your chances. What did I say at half time? What did I say in the first half? They're gonna regret this. They're gonna regret not taking. Even though they were 2 goals up, they're gonna regret it. Joke, man. Now they're gonna concede a 4th. Joke, man. Oh shit, Palmer. What the fuck? No, I Palmer shameless. Man, I'm looking at the floor. Here, guy, man. Nothing is wrong with it. Bro, you're shameless. Bro, you're shameless. You're shameless, man.
Sorry, I didn't see my phone.
You're shameless. You're shameless. You're shameless. You're shameless. You're shameless.
I am shameless. Why are you calling me at half time?
So what, you man in the title race, yeah?
You know what my team's on.
I don't know what you're on. You lot said you're in the title race. This is a big 3 points for you lot. Brother, we won something. We won something. What are you talking about? We won something. We won the Champions League the other day. What are you talking about? When's the last time you won something of significance? You lot are the champions on you. Are you in the title shout? Are you in the title shout? Are you in the title shout? I know you beating us on Tuesday. Are you beating us on Tuesday? Are you beating us on Tuesday? Are you beating us on Tuesday? Are you rolling? You're not rolling. Your team's shit, bro. Caicedo shit. Sanchez shit. Man, I guess about mashing out West Ham. Look, man, are scared of Adama. Man, are scared of Adama. Hey, man, are scared of Adama. Hey, your Chelsea has some pussies. Man, are getting battered up by Adama. Hey, West Ham dealing in. They're moving like Rongans. I love this. They're moving like Rongans and AFC Everton. I mash them up, man. Mash them up. Man, I'm not on nothing. You man are not on nothing. You man that shit, fam. You man that shit. You man that shit. You man are gonna get slapped on Tuesday. You're gonna get slapped. You're gonna get slapped on Tuesday. You're gonna get slapped on Tuesday. Yes. So are you beating us?
I need to finish watching my team.
Fuck out of here. I know I'm a head loss. You might be in trouble here. There's no point being West Ham. There's no point being on crud now. I love it, but there's no point having cruddy talk now, bro. You should have had. See that desire to win a fight, man. You should have had that desire to not concede 3 goals. Allow it, bro. Allow it. And this is why I wish football was like hockey, bro. Let the man do this in the tunnel, man. Let the man there do in the tunnel, man. Honestly, we're over the added on time now. I don't know what's going on. Why for that? That edit soon come horrible. Bro, missed my comment. What did you say? What did you say? Like, who's trying to buzz on, man? Nah, going to uni is sneaky now. Government activity ruins you and you can't even get entry-level jobs, master's degree. DG, they reject man for the name. But if you put IC1... Yep, they definitely do that. I wouldn't say uni's a sneaky thing. But I think 2 things. I think if I could go back in time, bro, I would have been an electrician, plumber, one of them things there. There's definitely a lot of positives with uni, and I guess there's other jobs where you have to, but I just think because of the interest, because realistically, uni is a financial decision, you know. Obviously, you need to pay for certain things up front, but the interest and all these things, bro, it's a lot for it. More time families don't know about that. They're gassed that my son is going to university, as they should, or my daughter is going to uni, or all these kind of things. You don't forget about the implications of going there. And like you said, the job market is for Tadibo could be in trouble for gripsing up João Pedro like that. All of that kind of stuff. I think it's gone back to, like, unless you're genuinely going to be a doctor or a dentist or something like that, there's no point bothering, bro. Don't let me discourage you. I just don't think there's no point bothering. I don't think it's worth it. Cool, you're gonna have 3 years, gonna beat Bear Cal, great experiences and whatnot, and you have got a degree, but bro, like the upside, the trade-off don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, bro. Deluded, we're back again. Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. The grind is real, man. For a hundo, man. Hundo. Got him by the net. Bro, if he doesn't get a red card now, you're getting... Well, are they going to have a VAR? You're going to get drawn out, bro. That's a head loss, bro. Football should be like hockey, man. Oh, I swear, if both teams just keep... And I always think this with Arsenal. If both teams swear to keep it true and they just go into the corner, they just go into the tunnel and get it cracking, what happened? Oh, that angle, did Cole Palmer spit? Mavropanos is slapping you. I can't like João Pedro, I clocked your pussy, you know. I clocked your shook. Now, imagine if West Ham make it 3-3. Oh, well, it can't be 3-3. But what's going on, bro? Like, my man's going to get sent off. Tadebo's head gone. Yeah, no, you're gone. Tadebo, you're gone. Oh, what? Has Tadebo boss case? Mavropanos might be getting back. Don't snitch. Oh, no, he's not. You're gone. There could be 2 red cards. I can't lie. For the little clap from Mavropanos, that's an idiot thing, sending him off. Tadebo, doing all of that. Why for that? But you're doing all of that, you're done. Oh, I can't lie, man. There's no need for the ref to do the job. Just tell man to send them off, bro. Like, I can't believe this. The game's done. Let people go home, bro. Like, you're gone. You're gone, bro. Man, just shut up. Nah. I can't lie. João Pedro, man of the match. You've scored, you've assisted, you've rattled everything West Ham. As a shithouser, I love it. You're gone, draw outs. You're gone. You're defo. If you somehow bust case, this is amazing stuff, but I think you're gone. It's just me or refs are becoming tech nerds as well, bro. There's bare things on him. Right, this is why I don't envy managers, you know. You see, if I'm Nuno Espirito Santo, who's got flavors in South London because they're not in Chelsea? Who's got flavors? Who's got rare Nef? I'm doing all this shit tomorrow, bro, because my team, I've planned all week. My team have gone 2 goals up where they could have even scored more. Now we're losing 3-2. Thinking about, like, there's probably pressure on my job. The man in my fighting relegation. Tadebo's drawing himself. He's one of my first choice centre backs. He's drawing himself out. Whoever the hell West Ham are playing already, playing in the next game, he's gone. As much as managers get paid bare and it's a dream job, bro, imagine, bro, we all play Football Manager. You see how vexed you are in Football Manager? Times it by 1,000,000. West Ham free corner there. That's surely the last kick of the game. And get yourself. Liam Rosano, this is funny, bro. Liam, we're smoking you, man, on Tuesday. I'll be real with you. Like, you, man, are shit. We are smoking you lot. Oi, you lot in the chat, man. Be calm, man. Tadebo, that was stupid. Would rather you just sucker punch the guy, getting sent off for that. You know what? Head loss, bro. Football Manager makes me want to fight, guys, especially when I'm here streaming it with you lot, and some of you are calling me the plantain Pulis. You're never. I remember we got to a final, yeah. We got to a Champions League final. We had a great run. We got slapped. I restarted it. We got slapped. Some of you big up the Twitch gang. Make sure you follow the Twitch. Some of you like, you'll never win. You're never gonna make it. You're shit. It was touching me. It was hurting me personally. Like, you're rubbish, man. We should have sacked you in May and but they should have kept Moise. Hey, Marcel, man. Nathan, Marcel Light, fam. You lot calm down, man. What is going on in the chat? Why are you lot there? What are you lot there? What didn't make damn man? What's going on? Hey, might as well bang him. A man called Rosin and Stephen Barlett. A man said the Dharma's looking like Aaron the Plumber. One for nothing, bro. You only came through La Masia because we know them sides. There's not too many icy frees. Like, you're a cheat code. I could tell Adama, under 8s, you was built like a 15-year-old. You had all the little messy dons doing the little 1-2s. They give you the boom, 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 boom. Yes, get Bro, Marcel, do you ever stop sucking dick? Like 1 minute you're sucking Chelsea, bro. I hear it, but you know if you do hate alongs for Arsenal, innit? Like by default, you know you're sucking dick every week, innit? Have you ever wondered what's going on inside someone's head? Backing off tops against West Ham. Dark. At least someone else is getting drawn out for backing off tops. Because even that, remember backing off tops to lose against Man United is crazy. Some of the verbal is long, bro. The extra 2 inches hurt. I hear it. Why? They cooked me for being 5'10" when I could suplex them. No, you're 5'10". Might have to hit you with a brick. Might have to hit you up with a brick. Good fight at the end. Wish Arsenal had that fight. The ops get inflamed. Aaron the plumber. It is mind games. I just hope it kicks off cheap. I can't lie, yeah. One thing that jars me about my football team, I need more hooligans, bro. I don't think we're pussy holes anymore, but there's a couple men that I think are dark arts specialists. And Rice, I love you to bits, and I'm seeing you get onto man, but you're too much on being everyone's friend. And I'll never forgive whoever was around that. Or who was it? Did we play Newcastle? Or was it Spurs? I remember Theo Walcott got into some argy-bargy handbags, yeah, and he's trying to hold like 4 men by himself, and the whole team. This was years ago, and the whole team. I don't know where they are. Like, what are you doing? What's all that about? You lot stop fighting in the chat, though, man. João Pedro's a diver. Hey, João Pedro, I respect it. From one villain to another, I love it. I love it. I can't lie to you. I hate the fact that it's at Chelsea, but I love it. Now the Spurs City one, the most I can hope for is a draw because Spurs don't kick ball. Nah, I hope they get ripped, man. No, it definitely doesn't, Marcel. He's sucking dick, mate. He's sucking dick. Look at this display picture, mate. Look at this display. Does this look like... You know what? Furthermore, I'm gonna change. I love Marcel, but I'm gonna change my picture to you. Look at him. You be Tech Max B, bro. Look at this guy, bro. Man thinks he's Max B. Them and them wear boot cuts. Probably got ludicrous pictures in their yard, like in the barber shop. Like, fam. Like, fam. Them and they wear boot cuts. Guys got perms and that. You's a female, bruh. I ain't arguing with you. You's a bitch. You's a lesbian. Alright, chill out. I ain't arguing with you, bruh. That's how you Americans talk, innit? You's a lesbian. You's a bitch, bruh. You know what? Marcel's new name here is Medina, bro. I'm calling him Kim K. That's Kim Kardashian, bro. That's Jada Wader, fam. Marcel's the biggest bad bitch in this chat. Absolute Medina. Warren second. Warren has to catch cool. Because Warren's been chatting too much shit today, and Warren's the second, but you lot are uckers baddies, bro. You lot are baddies. Marcel never gets flown out by them. Bad B. You know them gal there back in the days, yeah? All you need is a 3 yard and bro. What was that juice you used to get, bro? There's a Rano. Them, bro. See them gal that would do the most. The wickedness of up. You ain't seen a tongue move like that. Marcel's one of them ones. 2-man step as well. Man, them all finishing the next guy. Allegedly, this is all jokes. Never been involved. Don't know what's going on. We should have DJ After Dark series where we could talk about that. It's not Watershed yet. It's not 9 p.m. yet. Them man there, bro. Them man there that used to be in the BBM sket list. Crazy works. You're never there. Marcel, me and you go to a rave. Forget anything. I'm getting more. Not that I care about this. I'm getting more gal than you, bro. I'm wavier than you. The air I breathe is different. Me and you are different. You're the guys. You could be a millionaire, £1,000,000. I could have £10 in my pocket. The guys want to be with me, you know. They want to be around your thing. You can't dance. You can't flex. You can't do none of that, bro. Get out of here, fam. Get out of here, man. What's a joke, man? Marcel, life, fam. On my life, I think you're one of them dons that send peace to OnlyFans. Life, bro. Life, fam. We're different kettles of fish, mate. Bare paragraphs, bro. We got him. Hey, we got him. Man's fighting the world, bro. KJ just needs to come true. B-Tech Max B, bro. Get out of here, bro. So idiot, like. So Max B wanna be, bro. I'm not beefing dons with permed hair like Jogba, bro. Life, fam. Man's got permed haircuts. Life, fam. Allow it, bro. He's a bad bitch. I don't beef, gal. Every man knows if you argue with females, it's a lot. Can you even say if women listen? I know the cultures move mad. women because you somehow you're misogynistic and all these words I can't spell. I don't know what they mean. Start getting scared. Any man knows you can't argue with gal because you need logic. But I was like, gal, bro. But on a serious note, Nathan and Marcel, I beg you lot, chill out, man. We're a family here, man. It's all banter. Bro. Yeah, can look scruffy. And I'm still doing madness. Who else can look scruffy and be wavy on these platforms? What are you doing? Your biggest achievements being my mod. You're my son, bro. You're my son, bro. I brought you into this world. You're my son, bro. You're my son. I gave you life, Marcel. You never walk alone for real because you got your big bro, me. You're probably older than me. You don't call me big bro. You're my son, bro. Why are you watching man's looks? Like I said, he's watching man's looks. Medina. I hear it though. You're not one of them gal that like the rough guys, is it? Yeah, I hear it. Let me go check my Edmonton one. You like the clean. You like when I look clean in it. Don't worry, haircut gonna land. I'll make sure I look the part, man. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, man. Medina. I'd rather have a shit haircut than the perm, blood. You got a perm, bro. Didier Jogba, bro. You look like Jogba. Well, I don't look like dreads. To be fair, it's like it shows it all smooth. That looks like a perm, bro. Exactly. Look homeless, bro. Man, I'm wavy. Hey, everyone's heard the Max B song, innit? Don't take it personal. Easy do. Oh, my hey, it's cool, Marcel, man. I'm not beefing, man, with long hair, perm, whatever you got. I'm not beefing. You're a bad B, bro. You're a bad B. You're from America. When's spring break? You're therefore one of them, bro. I know you got a fight that, bro. You're a Bedina. I can't beef that. Listen, I don't argue with gal, bro. I just realized we played City 4 times. The league game, League Cup final, and a 50-50 chance of a potential Champions League quarter final type. Bring it on, man. Bring it on, man. Bayern are choking. What's happened to Bayern? Eze wore boot cuts for his Emirates reveal. That's why I thought he's going to be savage. To be fair, he's wearing the stylish, the fashionista ones, though. Ben White is my dog, man. G-ting. I like Ben White, man. I got time for Ben White. I can't lie. This Chelsea match meant absolutely nothing. But hey, Scouts is in this. But why? And the thing is, why is... You know what? I'll give Marcel this, yeah? How has he managed to make this about him? Like, Chelsea have just come back from 2 goals down to win 3-2. How has he managed to make this about him now? It's crashing out. And this is before Liverpool play. Make sure you beat Newcastle because my team won. I mean, just because I speak well and whatnot, bro. You know I'm on nonsense, innit? And every now and again, I got time today. One day we're going to invite Marcel, man. Got a perm, bro. I can't, to be fair, do you know how small you lot display pictures are? Dreads, shit dreads, bro. Booker T thing, shit dreads. Shit dreads. Yes, you need to be easy because you look like a bad B as well, bro. Like, you need to calm down. Like, this is what you are. I'm not even going to say it. That's what you look like. You defo get your eyebrows done. You defo get manicures and pedicures. You are another feminine. You need to calm down. You need to remember yourself. Oh, Marcel and Yaz, they're trying to link up. You see, this is bitch niggas. Oh shit. Pussios are gonna link up with pussios. You know what? Get a room, you two, man. Oh my god, Marcel, DG hairline. Oh my god, Yaz, they shag me. You lot shag each other, bro. You lot, what you were saying? Yaz, you live in the UK. He lives in America. I'm so happy, man. Matchmaker settings. You lot, big up you lot with you lot's long distance relationship. You lot, is that what you lot on? I don't beef you. I don't beef you, bro. I'm not beefing that. I'm on foolishness. I got things to do today. I ain't got nothing to do. This man must be blind. Marcel, come on, bro. Come on. Max B, allow me. I'm not beefing you lot. I'm not arguing with Gal. Yaz, Marcel, you lot go play with each other's coochies in peace. Got him! Nah, but on a serious note now, Marcel and Nathan, you lot stop your nonsense, please. On a serious note, though, you lot, it's always a pleasure. The banter, the talking points, all these kind of things, you lot make the platform what it is. So if you haven't smashed the like button, please make sure you're doing such. And enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'm off to the pub to watch Liverpool, Newcastle. Hopefully, just for Marcel, that Newcastle do one over them. Yaz, hope you have a good eyebrow appointment. And on that note, He's never walking alone and Man United and then, like, he has a master of them and there. He covers it. One love, everybody. Stay blessed, stay safe.